No.
Oh
remember
god,
that time.
where do I start? Jeez, do you remember the first time that you played with? Okay, anyway. Oh god.
Now we're gonna listen to Steven's real audible tears.
Yes.
This isn't what I thought I was gonna get out of
Wait,
D&D today.
Steven,
Yeah, it's just
Steven,
Steven cries ASMR.
Steven, lean a bit closer to the microphone.
Steven just on a headset.
Oh my god.
Thank you. Anyway.
Maybe you are a cryptid.
I think Liz might be a cryptid. I think that is just a fact that we all need to kind of accept and then move on with our lives. Just knowing.
I will
No,
never say. I'm not gonna accept
Confirm.
or deny any.
Nice.
Fair enough.
Perfect. As you have the right to, I guess.
I
Hey,
do.
so we're live, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're live.
Okay, people are just good. This needs to be recorded.
Yeah, no, this is what the people need to know what we talk about before we actually play the game Dungeons and Dragons.
All right, I just did a sound check. Everyone sounds. Actually, if anyone wants to say anything.
No.
Okay.
Nope. We're all good. All right. So.
Because like, okay, sorry. It's just when you put on the spot to be like, say something, you don't know what the fuck to say. It's like
Mine go blank.
you could
No
give,
words, no thoughts.
you could
And
give him
empty.
a fucking entire pile of every Lego in the entire world, and you would not know what the fuck to do with it because it's too much.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, Caleb, go on.
Are we ready to go? Is this where we start? Actually, should I say the thing?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
One quick question
Last
before we
time.
start.
Shut the fuck up.
One super quick question.
All right.
Did you officially put out the challenge to try to derail?
You
What?
can certainly try as long as you don't leave the island. I basically have a thing for every opportunity that I could see you possibly going to.
Okay.
All right, challenge accepted.
All right.
Don't leave the island. Got it. Okay.
Yep.
No worries.
Unless you want to leave the island. In that scenario, I have some things planned, which we could certainly go and try to if you guys want to go back to Cryos. But obviously, if you guys go back to Vahara, we could do something there. But you know that your tavern is currently closed because it was basically ambushed by a bunch of weird robots when Piers gave away the location of Mercury and the rest of the gang. So there's not a lot on Vahar for you guys to go back to right now. I mean, there's Alos and Cryos, which could always be a thing. You guys could go see Daniel. I think he'd appreciate it, but I don't know.
The owl waking him up at 3 a.m. hasn't happened in a while. He must be worried.
Oh, God. Yeah, let the man sleep in peace.
The
He's
bats
like,
other-
I've slept too good for the last little bit. What the fuck happened?
bags
Are
under
they
my
dead?
eyes, non-existent.
Are they all
Like,
dead yet?
It's been a
Goddamn.
month since the last time I've been woken up at 3 a.m. They're in
I think
trouble.
it's been over a month since you guys went and saw Daniel, actually, if I remember correctly. I think.
Like
He
something
probably thinks we're dead.
Probably, yeah. Anyway.
Maybe we will be.
Depends. Anyway, where we left off, you, the Outcasts, and your new Outcast friend, Tony, all teleported out of the Cathesius School of Magical Academics and appeared in Skyport, a small sort of trade port town right off the coast of Platala, which Pierce had to take you to as he's the only one who's actually been here before. The two of you, the group of you kind of hang around for a few minutes before realizing that you are being watched. Deciding to confront the big gangster who was watching you, they asked to see Raven alone, which obviously doesn't happen since Tanari follows, of course. But the two are confronted by a different version of Raven. One who's always seems to be wearing a mask or a sort of disguised self of sorts, or a minor illusion, to hide his true nature or face. The rest of you outside try to, well, you successfully bully the first guard into letting you pass, and then start a sort of a kerfuffle in the alleyway out back. Raven and Tenari witness alternate Raven flee the battle, but not in sort of a way that you probably would expect, as he seems to just finish himself off and disappears. The only thing left to show that he was even there in the first place was his white mask just sat on the table.
Cool.
That's where we left off.
Great. I'm allowed to do something right off the bat. Do you
Absolutely.
mind if I message specifically Sparrow first?
Yeah, what do you do?
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna cast message and. Oh my gosh, no, I'm blanking. Oh no.
Wait, message or sending?
Sending.
There we go.
That's the one. Sorry.
Yeah. Message is only, it only goes within I think 200 feet of you. Sparrow's not within 200 feet of you. I can confirm. Can confirm Sparrow's not within
120 feet.
120 feet. That's
Definitely
even
not
less.
that close.
Definitely not that close.
Oh, so
No,
definitely.
definitely.
Oh, are you like on the phone right now?
Anyway, yeah. So you could send a message. What do you say? Or I guess a sending.
Okay. I essentially just kind of want the gist of asking
You
if he
you
is
have
okay.
you have 25 words.
I know. I don't know how to word this in person.
Right. If you want to take a second and like write it down, like write it in like a source on like the Discord chat or in my DMs and just send it to me, you can, and I won't make you say it out loud because it technically is a telepathic spell. So.
Okay. I think I got it.
Yeah.
Hey,
You-
I got word that you might be in trouble. Are you okay?
You send that off. And there's a solid minute before you even get a response back.
Oh no.
And you hear Sparrow's voice as he kind of goes, I'll be okay. You're not him, right? That's the end of it.
Okay. Cool beans. Cool beans. I've got enough spell slots for this. I can check on both Sparrow and Alos. Here we go.
Next one's to Alice.
Oh, I should probably confirm to the kid that I am not that Raven.
Well, you can do that later. Which one do you send first?
Which one do I send first? I'm gonna finish the conversation with Sparrow first.
I mean, yeah, you don't need to respond to him if you feel satisfied, but I think he'd appreciate it.
I'm not leaving my younger sibling just hanging like that. No, I'm a dick, but I am not that mean.
Well, all right, that's new to me.
What? Okay.
Anyway,
Hey, when
Ouch.
God judges you,
It's like I feel judgment. Ouch. Okay. I'm not him. We're gonna come get you as soon as we can. Just hang tight, okay?
and once again, there's like that period, that long period of time. Like it's you almost forgot what you said, and before you hear his voice come back, and he kind of goes, "Okay, good. Maybe, don't try to contact me. I'm worried he's gonna know somehow. I'm glad you're okay." And then it kind of fades off.
Okay, great. Next person, Alos. He needs to know he is not safe. Oh boy. Okay, last spell slot. Hey, you're in trouble. You need to leave Cryos immediately.
a much sooner response comes to you. I'd like to clarify, between you and Sparrow, there was like 30 seconds to nearly a minute before you heard his response. When it comes to Alos, you get it like nearly immediately as you hear him go, all right. I've currently moved down to Port Barrel. Seems they didn't really need my help up in Dougloom, so I'm kind of staying down here. I should be able to ferry out and probably find somewhere on Tanso if you think that might be safer.
Okay.
I'll get- So.
Would I be able to use higher spell slots or other spell
Yes,
slots?
yeah, of course. You can always use higher spell slots to cast Thunder.
Beautiful. All right.
You
that's
can't
what I'm
you can't cast lower ones, but you can use higher ones.
I will happily use the higher ones that I've got left. All
Okay.
right. All right. I am going to see if I can condense what's going on into a very, very short 25-word sentence.
If you need a minute, you can like write it out.
Okay. I think I got it.
Okay.
So there is an alternate version of me specifically, after you specifically. Not a good dude. Don't fall for it. Trust no one. Stay safe.
That's like exactly 25 words.
Perfect.
That's like good job. Alos kind of comes back together, goes, that surprisingly doesn't surprise me. I'll make sure to be on my way. Contact me again later. Hopefully I'll be somewhere farther away from here.
Hey, 25.
Stay safe. Alright. It's good.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know if you get to stay safe, but that you get it that he's also worked in the criminal industry before. You assume that like if he needs to go into hiding, he probably could figure out how.
I'm sure he's got this.
At this point, Pierce would probably get into the room.
Oh yeah, it's been like a couple of minutes. You guys have entered into this small shabby. It's literally like one room that appears to be kind of like the back cellar of a larger sort of business. Because there is you do notice there is like a wooden door that's pushed off to the side of this small room, but the door appears to be locked. Appears that the only things in here of real note is the mask and the table. There's a couple of sort of small cabinets which appear to be empty, besides a couple of bottles of mysterious liquid.
Can I make an investigation check?
Sure, yeah.
Well-
Actually, can I make an Arcana?
Sure. What are you looking for?
Because this was like otherworldly raven, right? So I want to see if there's any magical residue left over anywhere, or there might be any maybe items. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can I help?
Yeah, sure. Pud, roll with advantage.
I'm gonna take the first one, which is an 18.
Yeah, I mean, with an 18, you would easily be able to tell that you wrote sus with a weird S, and I just saw it now. Sorry. Oh God. Oh, anyway, you
Continue, please. And Caleb?
You killed him.
Yeah, that was pretty easy to get this derailed.
Dang.
I'm gonna say that's it. I'm not looking at the board. You just have to tell me your rolls. That's it.
We'll make
So,
the opposite of the gentleman's agreement. Every roll is a nat 20 until Caleb starts looking at the board again.
I mean, we all rolled a nat. I rolled 2 nat 20s. What are you talking about?
Wow, so great.
It's true.
Pud, you would notice there's not a lot of magic in this room at all, besides the sort of magical residue of some of the eldritch blasts that Raven missed, or there is, what you do notice is there is blood on the floor, and And with your very good kobold nose, you would recognize that it does smell like raven's blood, but it smells like
I taste it.
it tastes like blood. And if you're familiar with like smells and like scents of your party members, because
Mhm.
you have that feral
Yes.
side to you. Yeah, it does smell like raven's blood, but most specifically, I think you notice that the mask itself is solid, but its essence here almost seems to be fragile, as if it's not supposed to exist where you are. Like you could hold on to it, and it's
Mhm.
fine, but it's fragile in a weird sense.
I may.
Like
So,
you could Pud, you don't have strength. But
Can-
you feel like if you hold this and like push hard enough, you probably could snap it.
Cool. Can I take it and would it be safe inside my bag of holding, saying it's an extra dimensional space where it just kind of floats around?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. No, it's a solid object. It just
Yeah,
feels
okay.
fragile.
I'll take it and put it into my bag.
Yeah. So you can add alternate Raven's mask to your bag or something along those lines. It's
Does it have any blood on it?
maybe a little bit from like the cause of splatter from when Tanari totally stabbed him, but
PogChamp.
not a lot.
If I may, I think the moment Pud licks the blood, Tony from the doorway says, "There's probably better ways to do that," and then steps into the room, boots soaked in blood. And Quilky just begins prestidigitating it away. I don't want to think about this. I don't want to think about this.
So,
I don't want to think about this.
Raven, what happened?
Um,
Explain who air quotes boss was.
yeah. Funny story. Turns out boss was me, just not really me.
Mm-hmm.
Alternate
I mean,
version
I
that
think
maybe
we-
slipped through.
Oh,
Possibly.
okay, yeah, all right, makes sense. Oh,
Oh,
wait, that's me.
no.
That's me.
Hmm.
I'm tired.
And yeah, so small problem. He's
Mhm.
got Sparrow, my youngest
Oh.
sibling,
Mm.
in captivity right now, and he is after Alos. Alos has gone into hiding for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, he's able to get away from him. Sparrow is kind of shit out of luck at the moment.
We hate that.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
Hey, we
So,
need to go like.
I mean, no, I mean,
Oh.
okay. Realistically speaking, you're the only one who really knows where Alos is, right? So therefore, I mean,
I
You-
don't exactly know.
oh, I know,
I have an
but that's
idea.
what they think. They think you know, so that's why they need to keep him alive in order to bargain with you. So therefore, I don't think they will just kill him.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Altme has no plans of killing either of them. He seems very content on just taking over.
That's kind of it's kind of icky. I don't like that.
If I may, gentleman and lady, would you mind if I speak to Raven in private?
Oh,
Yes.
oh, yeah, no. I mean, okay.
Someone take Denari with you.
Yeah, no. Hey, Tanari. It's
Piers,
only the same.
Piers will look to like everyone but Pud. Like you are all physically stronger and could most likely hold him.
I mean, you would look like Ross and Mercury are currently just standing kind of by the door, just like, just chilling. Wait,
I
Can I
mean, I
try to
also
hide
kind of
into
wanted
the
to
background?
talk with Raven about something. I guess we can do that later. Don't worry about it. You have your conversation.
I'll head upstairs, but not before taking
there
another.
there is
There's no stairs. You have to go
It is-
outside.
It is, yeah, it's
You know what I
literally.
mean, you know what I mean? My brain tired.
Pud clips through the ceiling.
Oh my god.
No clips.
I'd fucking just T-pose Jesus is up through the ceiling.
Pud is in creative mode.
St. Luna's been calling Pud.
Hey, Tanari. I mean, I would rather not try to drag you. I mean, I could probably do it, but like, you want to go outside?
Hey, Caleb, can I make a check to try to make it look like I step outside and then just fade into the background?
That would. I guess you could make a stealth check. Technically, you can.
I'm using my passive perception here.
I'll say with a disadvantage though, because everybody is kind of like
Everyone,
laying you out.
yeah,
and
everyone
will
is
be waiting for
everyone
you
is
outside.
watching you.
Everybody is watching. You have disadvantage, but yes, you could technically try to stealth away.
No.
My passive perception is 21.
Passive
Physi-
perception is
yes,
21,
yes.
and I physically cannot roll a 21. My lower was a 31.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So Tanari, you hide in a corner of the room like you did last time, which apparently worked really well because Raven didn't even see you until much later in their conversation anyway. Anyway, everybody else exits the building and is kind of just waiting outside. So
Tony closes the door and it's just,
Wait. How long do you think he'll take? Like, what's ETA for this conversation looking like?
I mean, I wasn't
but
going to say anything.
Pud's asking Pud or Raven, assuming that this is you're
Oh,
asking that
yeah.
inside.
Like, I'm peeking my head through the door and like looking at them.
It shouldn't be that long.
I mean, will it take more than an hour?
No.
Okay, damn it. All right, have fun. I'll close the
Okay,
door.
we respect your privacy.
You close the door.
Here's well, there's still chairs, right?
There are 2 chairs in
Yeah,
this.
he'll sit down.
So, what's this about?
So, what's your plan now?
I don't know. I know that Levi is important and that he shouldn't be, wandering around, but I don't know if I could just leave. Well, I can't leave my younger sibling in the hands of that thing.
Well, I'm leaving this decision to you and what we do in the near future. We're gonna finish our business here, and it's up to you if you want. It's up to you if you want to immediately leave or if you feel like we should prepare more.
I don't
Or
know.
we can spend half as much time here and half on the. We can spend less time here if it makes you feel better.
I think if we just finish up what we're doing here quickly. I don't think we should spend too long here.
I'm
it's
giving
more
you
than
the
a
chance
month,
we can
I'll-
leave unfinished business here.
Alright. Is a week fair?
How long would it take to get to at least one of the the closest factory again?
You have absolutely no idea. That was not discussed because you do not know where they're located.
Well, we have the map and we have
You-
the one
yeah,
map.
you have a general location of one of the factories. How long that's going to take you to get there, you have absolutely no clue.
We can get to one factory as fast as possible and then we'll leave if that's what makes you feel better.
That does make me feel better. Thanks, Pierce.
As soon as we leave this island, you're in charge of whatever we do.
Gotcha. No worries there.
Now, let's get back to everyone else.
Hey, so we lost him almost immediately.
I mean, okay. To say, while this conversation happens outside, specifically to Tony, Mercury kind of steps up and he kind of goes, "Sorry for making you huge like that. I guess I should have asked or something, but you did really well."
Yes, I don't know how to feel about that actually.
First kill.
Well, yes.
You'll get used to it.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
love that. Don't hate it though, which is.
Just trust yourself. I don't think these people were the best people anyway. He kind of gives you like a solid pat on the back of the shoulder. As you know, Piers and Raven, you guys can exit now.
Yeah, so we lost him almost immediately.
Could
Shit.
there's something I actually did want to do as soon as we got out there.
Oh yeah, never mind.
I wanted
Sorry,
to cast.
Jack.
Oh no. I just want to cast a message.
Oh yeah, okay.
Targeting Tanari,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna scream.
Okay, so you cast message target. You just scream, Denari. There's a loud screaming voice in your head. It's loud.
Nari trips out the door.
I'll say that happens towards after their conversation, as the two of you are getting up to leave.
Fuck was that?
I mean, actually, the two of you would also hear Pud just scream outside the building.
It wasn't like a scream of like terror. It was a scream of like just like
Ah.
But just louder.
yes.
Everything okay out here? What the hell's going on?
Oh yeah, it's fine.
We lost.
We're having a good time. By the way,
Hold up, I'm gonna pull the map up.
so
I guess I should put it in the maps chat.
Are we
That's
gonna
kind
get,
of where
like-
it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I open it up. It's not. It's just cryos.
I'll put it down. Give me a sec.
Yatanari?
should we try to like get something to get us across the island?
I mean, I suppose this
Like
would
a
be.
cart?
Fuck. Which one did you say it was? It was.
Oh, they said that they had found they'd located a factory just outside of Theria, and
Okay.
then Mercury also mentioned that Levi might be appearing at the Platinum Festival on Cypherin in like a few weeks.
Okay, so slight change of plans.
Where are we currently?
Scrap
You guys are currently in Scrapport.
Where's Skyport?
Bottom south point of the map. There's a river at the bottom. Theria's on one side. Scryport is on the opposite side of the river.
Oh, there it is. Okay, gotcha.
So slight change of plans. We're
Sorry, slipped out by now, by the way.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna-
Everybody knows where you are. Yeah, you're just there now, and they're like, okay, well, that doesn't surprise us.
I just fucking lost what the place was called again. Thera.
Theria, yeah, Theria,
So
Theria.
we're gonna go straight to Theria, and then once we're done there, we're to benefit Raven. We're leaving to go back to Cryos, and
Okay.
coming back here.
Yeah, all right, sounds good.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Yeah. So are we gonna get like a cart or something to?
like a boat would be well.
It's,
mean,
I
not a
think
boat,
that's a river.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, yeah, I don't know. I think maybe when I
Make a
imagine this
history
different-
check.
Make a history check to remember that bridges exist.
Well, the thing is, it's more of a, has Tony traveled around Patala? Would Tony be familiar with this location?
All right, history check +4.
History.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
40, 20. Oh, accidentally wrote 120. That'd be bad.
You're gonna get like a 6.
22.
22. Yeah, you do know that there is like a pretty well kept like bridge that crosses the sort of that river, the Erie River. Or sorry, the Erie River. That's what it's called, I believe. But so you know that like if you guys wanted to go by foot, it might take you like a week. But if you got like a cart or something, you could probably get there within like maybe 2 days.
Sorry, to be clear, when I say boat, I mean like, okay, we put rockets on the back, and then we shoot out of the
Okay, well-
water, and then we fly through the sky, and then we get there. I understand why it would be. Okay, but yes, a cart would be nice.
Alright, is there a place to get one of those here?
You could
a cart
certainly
or
look
a
for
rocket
one.
boat?
Like a
The
standard-
cart.
I-
Yes, can we go look for a place that
Could I
has
go-
mounts and or carts?
Can I fly up into the air and do a perception check to look for one?
Yeah.
Can I just do a straight investigation to walk around the town, see if I can?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you guys want to split up and look around the town for
Yes.
whatever aspects, you could certainly do that.
I will also do so. Just tell me what I'm rolling.
And-
Investigation or perception.
Alright, done. I rolled it.
26. Hud, you would see that there is a small stable in sort of a cart rental place in which you can.
I rolled
you know-
twice by accident, but it's fine.
Oh, no.
Alright, I'll give you just the first roll's fine. 13. Sorry with that 18.
Well, 19. Reliable talent, but
Okay,
not a
that's
big difference.
19. Yeah, barely a difference.
I'll just go on the walkie-talkie, go on like the old radio.
Yeah. Set the station to everybody.
Everyone, including Daniel and whatever.
And literally everyone in your contact list, Spark is like, oh, they found a cart.
Oh.
Hey guys, I found a cart, by the way. There's like a
Looks up to Pud, point which way it is.
I would point towards it.
Question. Since my sending stone has like a little hologram, like can we see? a
Yeah,
hologram-
you get a little hologram of Pud, even though Pud's like maybe like, I don't know, 10, 15 feet from you. You see a little
Whoa.
hologram.
Oh, this is so nice.
I mean,
Um,
here, follow me.
And then I'm going to fly following the roads, just like
Yeah.
above them, and like just follow along and then take them to the location.
Yeah, easy enough as you guys kind of walk over to a cart rental. It's a small sort of place, or seems to be kind of like an older gentleman, human, just kind of sitting there. Please be just like flipping through like a newspaper of sorts as he looks up and he kind of goes, can I help you?
Yes, we'd
Oh.
like to acquire one of your carts.
100 gold.
Uh,
And then another 10 gold for each mount.
Mm,
Is this
is that
for
the price,
per-
or do you want me to try whittling it down a bit?
is this also for permanent? Like, is this for buying or just renting?
Renting. You give it back to me at the end of the week.
Mm,
If I may.
Where do
You
I
wanna
buy a
try?
horse?
Hey, so, hi. My name is Tony. I'm a student over at the academy.
I'm not sure if you
Um,
can get a discount.
Very
Do you have
talented
your
with my hand.
student ID?
Wait.
Tony,
See if you can get
I'm gonna tug Pierce's arm.
see if you can get a veteran discount.
Yes.
But I'm
fair-
not actually a. But you know what I went through,
don't
but
need
technically a
guards.
veteran.
I don't think we need guards on us,
Close
so
enough.
let's not
Okay.
ask for that.
I pull out my student ID. Additionally, if it would help sweeten the deal, I'm very good with my hands. Maybe you have a busted cart that I could help fix up. That could.
Don't leave with that. Sounds not what your intention is.
I mean,
Otherwise,
I
the
would've
student
led with
discount
that,
I could
but-
take 20 gold off the deal, 80 gold rent for the week, plus 10 gold for each mount. Mounts stay the same, sadly, as they, require, feed and stuff to like be cared for.
Do we all want to pay for one mount?
Like, I'll chip in. Yeah.
So we're doing this the honest way then. I see.
Wait.
All right.
So,
We're not gonna.
We're not.
Okay. No,
Not
no.
this
I just.
time. We have the money. All right, not this time.
so where do I buy a horse around here?
You can rent one of mine from the stable.
But where do I
There might-
buy one?
There might be a cellar around these parts. I don't actually know.
I
All
feel
of
like you
mine
should
are
know your
for rent.
competition.
I'm gonna quickly. Where is Tanari in location to Pud?
You guys are like in the same sort of vicinity.
All right, so I'm guessing he's like right behind me because he's just probably just looking over me. I'm gonna reach my hand back and touch like his ankle, and then I'm gonna message him. It's not screams this time,
I'm trusting you. Good luck.
and I would like to tap him and hit him with Cat's Grace, giving an advantage on dexterity checks using enhance ability.
All right, yeah. I mean, when you cast message, Char, you hear Pud say that, and then you hear him say it again in your head, because it does
I
need to be
whispered.
speaking. I know, but it does need to be speaking verbally. So
You
Yeah,
gotta
but
speak it.
I whispered it. I whispered
it
it.
was a whisper, so it wasn't as. It was a whisper. All
Do you
right,
want me
no.
to- what kind of check do you want me to make to hide my whisper?
No, you're fine. Slight stealth.
Stealth?
Sleight
you
of
don't
hand.
have.
Talk quietly.
So.
That's
Yeah,
an 18.
you whisper quietly, and Tanara, you hear that, and suddenly feel a little bit more nimble.
On a nat 1, I just start screaming.
I would have. You say that like in the loudest possible tone. But not you whisper it.
And
Alright,
how,
I'm gonna head to the cart because I want to get started on something.
how many how many horses do you think it would, like, is necessary for travel?
I mean, I don't think Bubs could work for it.
I don't.
What?
I think he's big.
I mean, he's big, but he's
I mean,
fragile.
you've got that spoon.
What is
Rock,
this?
paper,
I don't-
scissors. Loser gets to be the mount.
I was
Raven,
going to
you-
say,
Raven, it's random on what could happen. It might not come out the way you want it.
How much gold for 2 horses?
That'd be 20 gold.
I give him 20 gold.
Cool.
Which I,
All
which I
right,
can
2
count
horses.
now. Oh, it's so nice. I don't have to randomly gamble with my money when I buy shit. Sorry.
That's 20 gold. All right, and then if you guys want a cart, that's another 80 gold as long as you sign it underneath Tony.
yeah, well, Antoinette Ferros.
And- Yeah. Antoinette. As long as you put it underneath her name, I can give it to you for 80 gold. Otherwise, it's gonna be
Yeah.
100 gold.
Alright, so I give him 100 gold in total.
Okay, yeah, I'll sign.
All right,
Dude.
Tony signs it, and then it's yeah. So Putter, are you just gonna fully pay it out for everybody?
Yes, I just
Okay.
I take 100 gold, I take my
Yep.
hand into my bag, randomly just pull
Alright.
out just a fistful of gold coins, put it on the counter, count it, and then immediately do it again like 2 more times until I have enough.
Oh my
Then-
god.
It
You
could
see-
have probably. Okay.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I got it. Alright.
Here's we'll get into the driver's spot and
Yeah, but you
ask
actually
everyone
see
to
him.
get on.
I mean, first of all, there is no cart.
Okay.
But so you see him kind of like, all right, follow me, and he kind of gestures to walk around. He leads you to a small sort of kind of closed canopy. So there's kind of, it's one of those sort of carts with like the sort of covered sort of canopy of like that fabric.
Yeah.
Fantasy. It's fairly large. You seem it could probably fit everybody. Because considering it's only the 5 of you, well, I guess 6 or hold on, that'd be
5.
7. Yeah, but plus Ross and
You're right.
Mercury. You could see it could fit all 7 of you, but it would probably be more comfortable if you had, like the front could fit probably 2 people. Or you could have someone riding on one of the horses. So that's how you arrange yourselves. Is up to you, but you could comfortably fit everybody on there.
No, I'd
Alright.
probably
I'm
say
making-
whoever would appears would probably have the reins out of everyone.
I mean, whoever has vehicle proficiency.
I
So yeah,
I do.
good. Yeah. So yeah, no, and then you get kind of like those 2 very big, like I don't know what the fuck those horses are called, but like they're like the big
Clydesdales?
muscular. Yeah, they're like the
Horses?
muscly one. They're like the really big ones. You get 2 of those. So you can
There's
tell
a
that they're real powerful, and they'll probably take you places. And the guy just says, and the guy just looks at you and says, you're gonna take these guys, cause I think they'll help you out wherever you're going. Looks like you'll need the extra horsepower. Ha, get it? Horsepower.
Oh yes,
Oh.
I got. It's very nice.
Thank you.
I
We'll
love.
we'll get everything back to you within the week.
I hope so. Any other damages cost 5 gold.
We'll make sure to get it back in one piece.
I
Really better. My credit.
whisper to Raven.
So like, I mean, at the point of like costing more money, I feel like you just kind of wouldn't go back, right?
Honestly, nothing's stopping us from just taking the horse by down.
I mean, it's a free horse.
My credit. I'm already a student. Like, student debt is bad enough, but like.
All right, we're
That's why. Okay, yeah,
But
Tony,
we're-
this is why you don't use your real
So,
name.
I Why would I
Lesson
not
number
use-
1 of adventuring. You
Alright,
gotta
we're-
do this.
We're
This
leaving.
is like-
Hey, Caleb, there's
Yeah?
something I wanted to do, but everyone started talking and I didn't want to interrupt anyone.
What do you
Oh.
want to
Uh,
do?
So, Pud took the 100 gold.
Yes.
I want to take the 100 gold.
Well, the guy's already like putting it behind his counter, so sure. Stealth?
Stealth or sleight of hand? Or you make?
No, well,
Very-
stealth first.
Okay. Sorry, I have advantage on these?
No.
Yes.
No.
Oh yeah, wait, yes
Oh,
you do.
great.
Yes you do. Yes you do. Sorry. I forgot about my sensibility. I was like, no, why would you have stealth advantage? I was like, never mind. Yes you do.
Let's see if I can make better. Wow, I rolled the
Apparently you
same thing
can't.
twice. So 24 stealth.
Yeah. Okay. So you kind of duck behind kind of one of the counters, and you could see the sort of small pouch of gold that he had sort of shuffled the 100 gold into for now. Well, he kind of handed the paper off to Tony to sign.
Okay. Sleight of hand.
Only slightly better.
Well, I still have advantage on this as well, right?
Mhm.
Only slightly.
Only
better?
slightly better.
Progressively
Wow,
getting
that's
slightly better.
very,
26 sleight of hand.
Anyway, you do manage to successfully
Alright,
kind
I
of nap
drew-
that bag and then kind of sort of sneak your way back out and join the rest of the party with a bag of 100 gold, which is Bud's, but now is yours.
Well, no, it's Puds. It's Puds.
I'm gonna by the way, I drew a little cart up at the very top. I put up Bubs next to it because Bubs is gonna walk next to the cart. Could we
I was
have
gonna
a
say.
token or something so we could put it.
Oh yeah, you want some tokens?
Yes,
Give me a sec.
It'll be like my really good drawing.
I like your really good drawing.
Yeah, my Bubs is great.
All right, hold on. All right, first of all, we've got Tanari, which I'll put here, and I'll give access.
Could you make them?
Yeah,
2 by
I'll
2?
just yeah.
Oh,
I can. I'm just gonna give access to everybody, so you can make them 2 by 2. I guess I don't need to give you the Bubs token.
Can I not? Can I size this up?
You should be able to, unless I didn't.
I mean, I
unless
feel
I-
like you won't be the only one who can size things.
Oh,
You can still spin them.
Yeah.
There you go.
Spin me right round, baby, right. Oh, we were doing a bit.
Mhm. Oh, we weren't doing that bit, but it's
Sorry, I did join you, but I was muted.
Yeah.
Aw, I appreciate it.
okay. We're gonna do this Raven token,
even gets.
which I will.
No. No.
What?
That's the thing. I have them. Everybody can move them. Hold on. Give me a sec.
I'm so tiny.
And
Hey!
I know I gotta make Raven bigger. Give me a sec.
Oh, but it was accurate.
Oh, come on.
Oh boy.
All right.
What's it for?
We got Piers.
Basically, everyone is short compared to Tanari, so it's like...
I can't move him.
Yep.
There we go.
Well, now you can.
Kind of like all of the
Okay,
players.
you gotta
in
give
real
me
life
you gotta
compared
give
to
me
me.
a sec.
Okay,
got-
listen.
Pud.
Oh, crap.
Wait, how tall are you in real life?
6'1".
Oh, accurate. Yeah, usually I make all of my characters 5'9", but with Tony I went tall.
All right. There's Pud. Raven. Tanari. We gotta get Tony. Tony's all the way at the bottom.
And then we'll
That's
just
fine.
assume somewhere that Ross and Mercury are there.
I'll give you 2 NPC tokens because I don't have their tokens ready yet. Which I'll try to get them done for.
Well, I'm guessing Mercury is going in the other front seat, and also
That's up for I think anyone can. Whoever wants.
Yeah. If you want to sit up front, here this one will be
Here, I got it.
yeah, this one will be blue for Mercury, and then this other one will be yellow for Ross. You put it on twice, but that's okay.
That's fine.
Yo, before we leave town, could I pick up a few things?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you guys have plenty of time if you guys want to like pick up something. Then yellow for
Cool.
Ross. So yeah, you guys can place them wherever you want them to be.
I'm just putting him
Um,
there for now. If someone wants to sit, sit in the front,
Ross
they
will
can.
sit in the back. Yeah, Ross is fine. He'll sit in
Cool.
the back.
What's
Cool.
what's this circle?
I'm doing stuff there.
Okay.
No.
I want to pick up some. Just some
Tanari's just
basic.
gonna walk. Tanari, you gotta be on
No,
the
no,
cart.
no. Listen to me. I'm looking for the place that sells horses. That may or may not.
Okay. Investigation check.
Investigation, which I have
Could I-
reliable
could I-
talent on now.
Could I do another fly up in perception around for?
Does Tanari, do you tell Pud that you're looking for a place to sell that sells horses?
Yes.
Okay, so Pud can. So it's either Pud, you can roll with advantage, or Tanari can roll with advantage, or both of you make rolls alone.
I mean, I wasn't doing a roll for you, but I guess I'll do that too. I guess if I
Okay.
have to. So there's
If,
a
while they're doing
24.
that,
Nope,
And then I
don't
wanna
roll. Nope, don't roll advantage. Nope.
I know, but I want to roll like my own thing
Okay, sure.
because I want to look for groceries.
Oh, so yeah, 24. You could easily look for a grocery store. There's
Could
actually
I-
a few. There's actually a few stalls that sell like fresh vegetables and fruits and such from all over the island.
I'm gonna just stock up on some basic
it
meats,
is-
some
this is-
fish.
Yeah, this is like a trading town, so you can find anything from any point. So if you want to find like baked goods, meat, like raw meats, fish,
there-
vegetables, like
Could I look for diamonds?
but yes, you can look for diamonds here.
could I find a clothing store and a magic shop?
Yes, you can.
I'd-
Roll for investigation.
I'd want to
Okay.
look for a leatherworking place.
Yeah. Roll for a perception or investigation. Perception or.
Could
So
I-
it's up to you.
What should I do for mine?
Well, what do you want?
Diamond.
16.
Diamonds. Yeah. So, with a 22, you find a small sort of jeweler that sells diamonds. You can buy. They are well cut.
Mhm.
So you can find a diamond that's probably around 100 gold worth, 400 gold. You find one for about 300 worth, 300 gold, obviously. And I'll say you find 200 gold ones if that's fair.
200 and one 300?
Yeah.
And then, okay, so now I have two 100s, one 300, and one 500. So I don't have to waste the 500 this time if you guys die. And I will pay that money forward, so 400 plus 300, so that's 700.
All right.
Thank you.
And then,
Right on.
if possible, I would also like to go with Raven to that magic shop. Say magic shops.
Oh yeah, okay. So we'll do magic shop after then. Raven, you can easily look for a place to get some new clothing, assuming you're going to get what you drew up.
Absolutely.
Do you want to describe it?
Sure. It's a lot of black. Kind of baggy. There. That is the description for now.
That's fair. Yeah. Easily you pick up that outfit. Piers, you wanted to find a leatherworking place, which you
Yeah.
do manage to find. It does take you a little bit of investigation because it's not something like
Big.
in the it's not big, it's not in the front streets or anything, but you do find a little leatherworking shop where I'll say for 50 gold you can commission
Hard
but I don't
shield harness.
shield
Whatever.
harness.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like. I don't know
Whatever
what
it's
you
called.
call
Thing to
that,
carry.
like-
Thing to carry a shield on my back.
Yeah, you could commission that. I'll say for I'll say because it's a unique request. It's not like you're getting like a sort of like a quiver for arrows or something normal because it's a little unusual. So 50 gold for you. Raven, I'll say you could pick your outfit up for 5 gold. It is a full outfit. So, but it's once again, it's not super hard to come by. Pud, if you want to buy groceries, 2 gold.
Sorry, Phil, can I just say, are you calling him basic?
Well, no, it's easy to find clothing, and it's
Oh,
not
no.
magical by any sense. It's just clothing.
Sure,
You
sure,
can
it's
call,
just
you can call
clothing.
Raven. You can call Raven basic.
Raven's a basic bitch.
Oh no.
I mean, we were all thinking it.
Ouch.
I wasn't.
Most of us were thinking it.
I'm so hurt.
All right. Is there anything else anybody wants to pick up before the magic shop? Panari, you wanted to find horses.
Yes.
I'll say you do manage to find a place that does sell horses. What kind of they have a wide selection of different colors, different. Each of the horses have like different talents. Like one is really good at like running, others are like good at jumping. I think that's things horses do. Some are like pretty for like show stuff. Other ones are kind of more like, I don't know, like those
Some are incredible acrobats.
Some are
yeah.
meant for meat.
We should go off of Minecraft logic, honestly.
Yeah, Minecraft logic. Some jump really high, some are faster, some have better, more stamina, or like could probably take a couple of hits.
You should test out their health.
I
by seeing
say
which one's the
this.
strongest
How
by
much-
shooting them all with a gun.
No.
How much are you willing to pay for a horse as you show up? And you're like looking
Pay?
at all of. How much do you
Okay,
want
well,
to
you
pay?
should know me by now.
Fair enough. What are you looking for in a horse? Change the question.
What am I looking for in a horse?
What do you want it to do? Describe for me your dream horse, please.
I want it to be strong and fast and big enough that I can just blend in with its back.
Oh, so you just want like a big horse?
I want something big that can pull a lot of weight if I needed to and
Okay.
move at high speeds.
Okay. If you want a big horse, it will not move at high speeds. I will tell you that right now. If you want a big horse that can take a hit and you can hide on top of maybe, it will be a tiny bit slower than the average racing horse, which is usually a bit smaller in size, but it's very nimble.
Would I be able
Basically-
to get a racing horse that's big enough that I can like
No,
blend in?
no,
lay
because
down?
you're on a fucking horse. No.
But horses are pretty big. I
Yeah, but you're
theoretically-
playing your
No!
character is 6'1". Your
That's
character
right,
is
that's
6'1".
right.
I'm not
Boy.
letting you get away with this. You also have bright red hair and wear
That's right.
black. And if you get a horse that's like brown, like the fuck, yeah, like, they're gonna know.
Well, ideally, I'm
What?
looking for a black horse.
Okay, well if you want to get a black horse, you can get a black horse. Now you okay, stat wise, I'm asking, do you want a horse with a higher hit, like with a higher AC and higher hit points, but it is lower? Or do you want a horse with higher speeds but lower hit points? What do
Can
you
I-
value? AC
Can
or
I get some insight onto what the AC of the different horses would
let
be?
me look. It's not a lot. I can actually pull this up.
It's like if one horse has an AC of 10 and the other one has like an 18, I'm gonna take the higher one. But
Well, it's not that bad. It's not that much. It's a 12 compared to a 10. And the speed difference is 60 feet to 50 feet.
I'll take the 60 feet.
60
the
foot.
10
All right. 60 foot, 10 AC. It's a black horse. It's a little bit more nimble. It's smaller than, like a normal horse, like the sort of larger, sort of beefier looking horses. But it is a horse nonetheless.
I am a little offended that the official rules say bigger horses are slower though, because Clydesdales are technically a very fast breed of horse.
I'm making this ruling to make you choose.
Oh no, like it's a completely fair ruling. I'm just
Steven, for having that horse knowledge, you're the true loser in all this.
I know I am. You want some elephant knowledge too?
You want to steal an elephant? Is that how this is gonna go?
Guys,
I mean, are
please.
there elephants around?
I'm just
Guys.
starting to
No!
think maybe we should just let him have the moose in the beginning because we're gonna have a whole ass
The
thing by the end of
moose
it.
is 2 years old. Yeah, carry a baby moose around with you. Anyway,
I don't know how big a 2-year-old moose is. That's a question for another day.
I don't know how big a 2-year-old
They're still
moose
pretty
is.
big, man. You would not be
Yeah.
able to carry that thing around.
I assumed that by 2 years old that they're probably big enough that you can use them as a mount.
Probably. Well, okay, but take into consideration how long it's been since you've seen Shrimp. He's probably grown a little bit, but he's definitely not rideable yet. Like, he was baby. He was, like, infant.
Yeah. But anyways,
Anyway.
how much gold would it cost for the horse I'm looking at?
Hold on, I think horses actually are not that expensive. Yeah, 75 gold pieces.
I'm gonna start by putting that down.
Yeah, it's like this
You
this
just
kind of
got the horse. Why would you kill
this
it?
human girl. She kind of goes, hey, yeah. So I don't know. His name is. What's the name you name a horse? What would you like to name your horse? What do you want to name your horse, Steven?
This is
Wait,
a lot of responsibility.
Horse.
It's your horse.
Uh,
What do you want to name it?
Name it horse.
It's actually just Caleb in a wig.
It's just no, it's just a horse.
Name it.
Wait,
Horse.
did you just call Caleb a horse? Wait.
I was talking about the shop.
Wait.
Caleb
What's the fuck?
didn't-
Wait. What?
Oh,
Because Caleb, you didn't change your voice when you were saying, "What are you naming your horse?" So, what are you
No,
naming
no,
your
no.
horse, Steven?
No, that was because both of them were out of context. It was not a character voice. Because
Okay.
the shopkeep will tell you the horse's name, but I don't know what it is.
Caleb, I have a name. I'm gonna message it to you.
Don't message it to me. That message it to Steven.
Apple bottom jeans.
No. Steve. Is that a horse name, Steven?
that's a pretty damn good horse name.
What do
Is
you
that
name
like
your horse?
My horse is now named Count Archduke Cornelius.
Cool. So she kind of goes, so that's Count Archduke Cornelius. I don't know, that's the name he came in with. He'll be about 75 gold pieces. It'll be all yours. I just hope you have proper place to care for him. He's real friendly. As long as you give him good head scratches and stuff, he's a pretty cuddly guy. Besides the oddly ominous name and all. But he's pretty good. He's really fast. I think he used to be like a racer back in his prime. So yeah. Do you hand her 75 gold pieces?
How much is it to get like a saddle and everything? Is that included in the 75?
Yeah,
or-
included.
Okay. Yes, I'm gonna hand her 75 pieces. Gold pieces.
Cool. She takes it and tucks it away in her pocket. She kind of unlocks the thing for you and kind of leads out this horse, which is now yours. You've bought a horse. Congratulations.
I'd like to try to steal the 75 gold pieces.
You are the worst person I've ever met. Don't worry.
I
Slide
thought
ahead.
you might say that.
Slide
And this has been within the hour.
ahead. Yes.
It was not the first time, and it would not be the last.
Hmm?
Why did you laugh?
Okay, 23 was reliable talent.
Do I even try to compete that with a roll of my dice?
Nat 20.
I mean, what's her perception?
She's a normal fucking person. Her passive perception is 10, which is
So
the
she has-
average of a general commoner.
Well, I'm
So
really
she
sorry
has-
to hear that.
She has no modifier to her perception, is what I'm hearing.
And I rolled an 11. You're free to go. Take your fucking 75 gold pieces and leave me alone. I hate shopping with you. You're the worst. I cannot take any prize I give you back away to give you benefit because you just take everything you want. That's
Listen.
that's your fucking 100 gold, by the way. You do not give it back to Pud. That is yours.
No, I gave it back to Pud.
Oh, you
No,
give
you
it back?
didn't.
Oh, that's sweet. Oh, well, you'll give it back later, I'm guessing. Well, can I go to the magic shop? Right?
Yes, we can go to the fucking magic shop now. God damn it.
God.
Ah,
Oh
I
God.
see.
Oh
Oh, no.
jeez, We made Dad upset, you guys.
Oh,
Shut the
no.
fuck up.
Dad's
Anyway.
gonna turn the car around.
He's not mad.
This car around
Caleb-
right now if you don't fucking pay for your goddamn horse.
Caleb's
I'm
not
glad
mad.
Dad
He's
Dad
just
isn't like this,
disappointed.
God.
Her name was Emily with 2 E's. And she had a
What?
family she needed to feed. She had a girlfriend, you know, and they just had an adopted tiefling daughter. They were so, yeah, I guess I'm just making up this backstory right now. And how you took her, she was so excited to make this because she was like, I'm
Poor
gonna
Emily
make
was
some
a-
money. I'm gonna be able to buy, you know, my daughter something good for her birthday, which is coming up in the next couple days. But no, some jackass decided he didn't want to pay for his horse. Anyway, continuing on.
I'm just thinking if she's an employee and she lost that much like money worth of stock, I can't imagine she's gonna have a job
this
for
is-
much longer.
Oh
I
yeah.
hope this is her business.
You've,
Oh my
you've
God.
ruined this lady's life, Tanari.
Emily,
I
what's
hope you
your-
feel well.
I do.
Perfect.
Yeah, we
Anyway,
know.
so let's see who's going to the magic shop.
Raven.
Raven, Pud, and who else wants to join?
If you'll let me join after the horse fiasco, I would love to.
No. yeah,
No.
yeah, I'll let you join. Yeah, I'll
Sure.
let you join. Okay, we'll just say the whole gang goes. The 5 of you make your way down. You guys leave the cart and the stolen horse. Well, not technically stolen because you paid for it. You just took your money away. You guys leave
Stolen.
the horse and the cart in the sort of watch of Mercury and Ross, who decide to just kind of hang back. They bought
And Bubs.
and Bubs, yep. You gotta leave them in with them. The 2 kind of bought, you know, some like cheap like burgers from a stall and are kind of just like hanging out. They don't really need to pick up anything.
They're just hanging out being dudes.
So
Yeah.
you
Just
all
you guys.
really needed something from the magic shop?
I mean, I just want to look at it.
Hmm.
No, I just didn't want to be left behind. You know.
Well, okay, I had 2 reasons. All right.
Uh-huh.
1, magic items are cool. 2, I wanted to spend time with you, and then everyone else kind of came. So I'm really,
Oh, I'm
I
sorry. I can
see.
go. I thought.
oh no, I mean, at this point it's awkward to say so. So, I mean, it's too late now anyway. You're good.
Alright, well, magic shop's here. Guess we're going in.
Oh, wait. It's a magic shop, right?
Yeah, I think
I
so.
would like to kick open the door using thaumaturgy.
You kick open the door. Well, can I please explain the store?
Yes.
As you guys approach, it is a fairly sort of simple wooden shop. It smells very heavily of incense as you guys approach. BB's Bits and Bops magic shop. Spelt the letter BB, Bits and Bops magic shop. Anyway, it's cute. As you guys push up, you thaumaturgy open the door with a big slam. Some of the potions and stuff rattle on the and like there's some chimes hanging above the door that just rattle loudly. As you guys
I'd be the first one to step in, so there's the loud poof, and then there's just a tiny little cobalt.
you actually hear like a as like the door slams open, and you see peering over the back counter this big sort of like purple afro of hair as this sort of small gnome woman with big round goggles that make her eyes look like 3 times the size of her head just kind of look over the counter, like peer over, and she goes, can I help you? Sorry, welcome to BB's. Feel free to look around.
All
She
right,
kind of sort of hobbles up and she kind of sits cross-legged on the counter.
will do.
Can I do an insight check on this woman?
Yeah.
I mean, insight. 19.
All right. 18, 19. What was it? 19. She seemed to be a bit startled from the first thaumaturgy noise, but then realizing you guys seem to be pretty magical, she kind
Does
of
she seem evil?
no.
All right. In that case, then I'm gonna drop my enhance ability and then cast it again on myself using the owl's wisdom.
All right.
So Tanari loses it because I know Tanari would steal, and this woman seems nice.
All right. Fair enough.
Alright, Hi. I was wondering if it was possible if you guys happen to have maybe some bags of holding just lying around or something.
Bags of holding. Well, you'll have to hold on. Those are pretty uncommon. So I don't. We've got some other bags around here. We've got we've got our bag of sometimes holding. It's probably the closest thing I've got to a bag of holding, though.
Wait. What is a bag of sometimes holding?
Well, it doesn't always hold things, so I call it the bag of sometimes holding. And
Yeah, but-
sometimes little guys crawl out of it and then try to chew on your ankles. They're really a hassle, and I don't really use it anymore because of that, you know?
Can I make a perception check, please?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay, 16. And
Raven's just gonna look
What are you
visibly
looking for?
concerned,
um,
and then just
magical items as well as anything that like sticks out.
Well, you do notice that around sort of the bottom hems of a lot of these sort of cabinets or shelves displaying some of these items are little sort of teeth marks appear to be created, but you can see no little men that she speaks of. She doesn't appear to. She kind of gestures to this bag of sometimes holding, which looks like a normal bag of holding, but it has this really big face on it that appears to be making like a sort of like an angry expression, and it has like big pointed teeth, like very cartoonized, kind of stitched onto the bag. She kind of just holds that out to you, Raven. You know,
You
sometimes
know-
hold what you want.
I'm good. Yeah. If it's not gonna be a guaranteed of what.
Well,
Nicole,
you can
I
always
gotta
put
say
stuff
no.
in it. You can always put stuff in it. You can only sometimes take it out.
Yeah. No. I've
I
got
could-
a lot of stuff I'd rather not lose. So
Yeah,
let's.
fair enough,
let's
fair enough.
not.
I understand, you know, a
What
little
if-
bit of unpredictability.
Did I see any magic items?
Oh, yeah, no, looking around, there's a lot of magic items. There appears to be sort of shields up on the wall, like sort of like with like different sort of royal emblems. There's sort of different sets of like armors almost, as well as like on a mannequin, which appears to be wearing like this bright pink like party city kind of style wig. Appears to be wearing like this very like old fashioned kind of like Marie Antoinette dress, which appears to be magical. You don't know why, it just is.
One Antoinette to another.
It is definitely that. There is what you notice on the shelf is a small it almost looks like a small sort of figurine of like a circus tent.
I want to look at that. I want to look at that. I want to look at that. That immediately caught my attention.
Okay.
My brain go burr. I see it. I want it.
Yeah, you pick it up, and you see BB kind of looks over and goes, "Oh, well, that's the instantaneous fortress right there. You speak its command word, and it actually becomes a very large tent, looking exactly what you see there. I believe it can be changed with the right amount of transmutation magic. I
So,
myself
It is
cannot do it.
not a circus.
It is not a circus, but you could definitely make a circus if you started a circus out of it. You
How
know, the
much?
guy who owned it last. What?
How much?
How much? For you guys, because I love you so much, 55,000 gold pieces.
Jesus.
What? Listen, I'm not a skimp out here, all right? I got bills I need to pay, and also I don't get a lot of company around here, all right? Everybody thinks I'm just a crazy old lady here.
Let
But no,
me-
it really does turn into a big tent.
This
Hey,
fiddles
I've seen
with
it.
mafia pin.
Hey, let me think about it. All right.
I'm gonna find it and walk around the place, and then intentionally walk by the entranceway, and then set it down somewhere, and then whisper to Tanari,
Wait. Here. Wait.
and then I'll fucking enhance ability again, dexterity, and then I will walk up to the counter and
So, okay. If I put
and then I want to take out just some random stuff to try to distract her. I want to.
I want to talk to her.
Oh, you want to do some trading? I mean, hey, if you
I-
have like,
I
you guys seem
might
like
have
really
something.
strong. Yeah, I mean, listen, I've been real interested in the Underdark recently. So if you guys have any like material from like, I mean, it's a bit of a stretch, but like you guys look like you're a little bit meh.
Well,
If you have
well,
anything you want to trade, I might be able to, lower some of my prices.
depends
I would like
on what material, because I've been
What
saving.
you got?
Begins to munch on Underdark grain.
Okay, what the fuck?
It's literally just like dry wheat.
I'm going. Okay, see, this is the problem. Is I want to save so much of this stuff for Esmeralda because that's home and we're not come here often. But I'm gonna list off some. Fuck, what do I have?
I would like to drop the rest of my Underdark coins.
I have.
Ooh, shiny. She makes a
There's-
look at them and
yeah,
examine
I have-
them very carefully.
there's-
How much
yeah.
do you guys have?
I have 350.
I have 10.
Oh, I have to pull up a calculator.
I would like to
How
pocket
should
the
I
tent.
still?
You could give me a second, one thing at a time, please.
Yeah, I just wanted to make it clear that I fully intend on doing that.
Okay, for sure.
Mhm.
Okay,
You gotta
okay,
hand some
okay.
balloting.
Well, okay.
Okay.
I could exchange one of these coins.
Mhm.
I mean, it depends on how much you really want me to go. You want one of these for? I'll give you. How about 13 gold for one of these coins?
I am going to. I'm gonna sweep the coins into my hand and then take the one out of her hand and be like,
Okay. Never mind then.
I have a few.
Oh, 13 gold pieces for one of your Underdark ones.
I mean, it's clear you don't want it that badly.
I mean, I think 13's a reasonable price. I wasn't gonna give you a 1-for-1 conversion rate. You know, these are worth a lot up here.
I have
made of a very-
few
it's made
things
of a very
that you might
rare
be
metal.
interested in.
Oh well, I'm interested. Make a sleight of hand. Sonari.
Okay.
Also,
Right.
looking around the shop, there are a variety of different potions, as well as scrolls available, just kind of sprawn around. If you guys want to look, there's things such as there's a couple of crossbows, a couple of sort of randomized gemstones seem to be sort of placed around.
Okay, I only have 2 of those. Fuck that. Also, that's not specified if it's dragon.
23 on the sleight of hand.
23 on sleight of hand.
Are those dragon?
So do you want like?
She looks over and you actually see her go, John, move the right hair. Do you want to pay for that tent? I'll lower the price if you got any of those funky coins.
Do you have
I'm
question,
not
lady?
going to
Sorry.
give
What?
all of them. I'm going to show one of the hooks and one of the beaks,
Ooh.
as well as
Alright.
the talking sheath and the cloak of elvenkind.
Hold on, you take out the sheath and she goes, this I can sell you for. I'll make you a deal.
I'm not interested in currency. I'm interested in what item you could trade for that for.
Well, it seems your friend's pretty interested in that tent of mine.
I
I'll
could
give
give
you
less of a shit of
all
him.
of
I'm talking
these.
about myself.
Well, okay, fair enough. Let's see. I've got, I think I have just the thing for you. And you see her kind of like hop off the desk and kind of scamper over to one side of the shop where she gestures to a sort of a chest piece, a breastplate similar to yours, but it seems to be made of like a dark black metal that has sort of strange kind of like white, like lighter gray sort of like indents in all around it that kind of look like a lightning strike, but as you kind of like walk around it, it kind of does like that chrome thing where it like shifts from like white to blue, then back to white, like it kind of like does that thing.
The marking shift. Okay,
Yeah, it does like that thing.
it's holographic.
It's like holographic, basically.
Okay.
She kind of goes, this breastplate, lightning resistance.
Okay.
Have you ever been struck by lightning?
I can't say I have.
Oh, well, you look like a person who's been struck by lightning. Anyway.
Squint
I'll
said
trade
that.
Hey, that thing you just said to my friend.
What? I mean, it's a compliment. He's like covered in weird stuff. I don't know. What
Pierce
you guys
turns to
think
Tony and points. Don't even fucking try that with me. Do not strike me with your lightning. And then turns
Oh.
back around.
Wait, you can use lightning? Actually, this might be helpful to you as well. But I'll trade you those 3 things for that, as
Oh.
well as I guess
First,
to make it even
Don't strike
because
him
wait.
with lightning. Fine.
that little sheath of yours is real nice. I can probably give you a couple healing potions as well for that.
So say the 3 items.
Oh, okay.
So you're
well, I
saying
got some other potions that do other things.
So you're
if you're not
saying
interested in healing.
the 3 that I offered you for the armor.
I mean, yeah, but I want to give you a little bit more. Like, I would say I just the sheath alone can pay for that armor.
That sounds like a
You
fair
keep your-
deal right now.
Oh, okay,
What else?
so is she still?
What else
Sorry,
do you
say-
have to offer?
Well, I got, many potions. I got some scrolls.
Is
I've
she,
got-
standing on the, is she standing on the floor?
Yeah.
Hey,
Wow.
would you take like corpses of denizens of the Underdark? Is that something you
Like
value?
drow?
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna just drop the full myconid corpse out of my bag.
Jesus.
Oh.
Mhm.
Huh. I'll give you.
Um,
Look, for you, 300 gold for this.
Mhm. Make
Unless you
it-
want to trade, I can. You can grab some things you want.
How about
I-
that plus 15 per coin, and you have a deal.
And then I'll put the other 10 coins on the table.
Mm.
So in total, that'd be 450 coins.
All right. I can do this. I can trade you. You want just gold, or do you want items? I can trade you some items.
I do
try
have
some
some.
incense coal.
Oh
then-
yeah, I've got plenty of incense. If you guys want incense, of course.
And then I'll let Pierce do Pierce things while I figure out.
Pierce-
So
Okay.
I'll say she'll give you 50 gold worth of incense, so 400 gold of credit. If you want to use it. If not, she'll just give you 400 gold.
Mhm.
I was saving these, but Pierce will pull out 2 of the white dragon scales.
Oh, now wow, man, you're a little pricey.
Now, what could
wait.
2 of these get?
Well, item wise or money wise?
Let's say item for now. I do that
Uh,
currency as well that my friend offered. I do have some of that.
Well, how much you got?
350.
Oh. Well, I mean, my most expensive item.
Frankly, I can.
Store.
Frankly, I can just add the currency onto anything that I give you. At this point, I'm not really.
No, that's.
I don't think we're
that's
planning
fair.
on going down there anytime soon.
I mean, I've got potions of healing, but you said you weren't really interested. I've got a couple of potions of invisibility. I've got my my fortress, which, by all intents and purposes, you guys still need to pay for if your redhead friend isn't gonna pay for itself.
Just looking.
By the way,
I'm
thank
gonna
you
start
very
walking
much.
around with it.
And I want to walk out the door.
What?
I want to I said thank you to the woman and then just kind of walked out the door.
Okay, so you're just taking the 50 incense?
50 gold
Alright.
incense and 400 gold.
Yeah, she'll give you 400 gold for whatever your trade.
And then I'll get on
Okay.
the cart and start my ritual.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you walk back to Mercury and Ross, and they're just hanging out.
Hmm.
She'll kind of go. I got some potions of invisibility. I've got a couple of scrolls. I guess more specifically, you might like this fun little thing I have here. She kind of pulls out like kind of like a gauntlet, but kind of like has a brassy tone to it. Gauntlet of Scorching Ray. Can cast it, I think 5 times a day. Blast whatever you want. I'll take though what you've offered me is worth quite a lot, so
Hey, Pierce, I'm not finding what I need here, but you guys have fun. I'm gonna go back to the card.
Would you have a scroll of spider climb?
Scroll of spider climb. Actually, I think I actually do have one of those. One second. She kind of wanders over and pulls this out. She kind of pulls it and kind of hands it back to you. Yeah, right here. I'll give you. What about 50 gold for it?
Oh, okay. Okay, because I'm offering one of the hooks, one of the beaks, and the sheath right now. I can also give the cloak of Elvenkind.
I mean, she'll take the cloak of Elvenkind as well if you want to trade it.
Just wait, try to lie to her and say it's a cloak of Drowkind.
So in total, I could get the. You said it would be the armor. Like in total, what is the amount that I would get?
Okay, hold on. If you wanted to just sell it, she'd give you 100 gold for the claw, 100 gold for the bead.
No, it'd be item trading.
Item trading. Oh god. Okay, I'm sorry. She doesn't have a lot of worth on the side beside the chest piece of lightning resistance. She has potions of healing. She's got she's got a bunch of scrolls, but I don't think any of them are really of help to you right now because none that I think you're interested in. Besides the gauntlet of Scorching Ray. She has the scroll of Tidal Wave, scroll of Speak with Dead, scroll of Enthrall. Those are the scrolls that she has.
I'll take for the hook, the beak, and sorry, keep going.
Yeah, and then she has the fortress, and then she has the fortress as well as she has a strange bowl. A bowl of commanding water elementals.
Ooh.
Yeah, she has that.
Ooh.
No, that's just, it was at the very top and I've been scrolled to the bottom for a bit looking at the scrolls because the scrolls are at the bottom for some reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, she's got, the fortress is easily the most expensive thing she has in her shop, but for trade, she'll give it to you for a good enough trade. Like, she'll just give it to you. Like, she really liked the sheath, and looking at the cloak, she also really likes the cloak. So you can assume you'll probably get more from those than
the monster pieces.
Okay. Like, significantly more.
The armor is the same. Is the same class as what I have. It just.
Yeah.
But I'm
trading. I think it's plus 2.
No, I looked at it. It's just it's 14, and you get lightning resistance.
Is it? It might be.
Yeah, you just have resistance to lightning. Yeah. I'm just trading acid for lightning at that point.
Well, acid you get from the dragon, so you still have acid. You'll still have acid because that's from your custom armor.
I know, but that's the.
So you could get acid and lightning technically.
Well, because the way I always see it is that the chest plate does more to resist than the cape. This is the way I've always seen it. But if you're saying that would be like
technically, status-wise, it does the same thing. And I said you could be resistant to 2 elements at once, no more. That was the ruling I put out for making custom magic items. And you already have fire resistance just being a tiefling. So that's 3 elements in total. But that rule goes for everybody. If you want resistant armor, you can have 2 and no more than 2 elements, just to keep the game fair.
I think I'm gonna definitely get the scroll, and I want to do the armor or not, because I wouldn't, because the scales are tailored onto the chest piece already. Is the thing.
Okay,
Is those...
but like, okay, yeah, we can narratively kind of switch it around to say that like you kind of merge the two somehow, or you get her to help you merge it on and kind
Yes,
of mix
that-
it together.
If that would be a...
We can do that because I don't want you to like feel
Yeah.
like you have to change your entire character stat block for one item, you know, because that's not fair. So.
Okay, no, if I can combine... If I can... Yeah, no, if I can somehow combine them, and I'll design that later, but keep and just lose the Mariner's status.
Yeah.
Okay, then yes, I would do that and get this.
Right.
Would I be... Okay, wait, so would I be able to get the scroll and the chess piece with one of those, with the sheath, with both of them, or just with one of them?
I'll say you can get the chess piece and the scroll of spider time for just the sheath. Because she really
Yeah,
likes that
no.
weird fucking sheath.
Can do, easily.
You still have the Cloak of Elvenkind, the Mariner's chess piece, assuming you're going to sell that. If not, you don't have to.
It's the... That's the...
I don't know. Well, okay.
Uh,
it won't be merged anymore because think of it this way: your acid resistant scales are already on the lightning one.
Yeah, that's all.
We'll just say that happens because I don't want to have to worry about it.
Yeah,
and
I'll probably in general just like sell the armor because I don't really.
Yeah, so if you're gonna sell that, you still have the Elvenkind, and the chess piece as well as those two things. Which she's interested in all of those if you're willing to sell.
Okay,
them.
so
She'll trade you for more things. And also she's pushing for somebody to pay off
how
interest that Tanari is carrying around.
what?
Because
Okay, so
knows.
I'm gonna say sheath is gone traded for the lightning the chess piece.
Okay.
That's done. How can I get? I want the bowl, the water elemental.
The bowl? She'll take the Cloak of Elvenkind for the Cloak of Elvenkind and the beak for the bowl.
For one beak and the cloak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the bowl.
For the
Actually,
bowl.
no, she'll so the bowl's kind of expensive.
I can do the bowl and money. I can do the bowl as well as.
I was gonna say give more of give both of the monster pieces, the cloak, and then maybe like five of the drac coins.
Okay, hold on.
And then she'll give you
the
bowl.
5. Okay, 5 coins. Where's the fucking cloak? Remove cloak, and then one claw, one hook, and one beak.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then 5 drac coins.
Yes, I did.
All right.
Okay, I need to.
And then she'll give you the bowl of commanding water elementals, which is basically just looks like one of those like really nice kind of like china bowls with like it has like like that. Oh, fuck, what's that painting called? Shit, that one Japanese painting. That's
the Great Wave.
Yeah, the Great Waves. God, yeah, it has like that design on the inside of the bowl. Yeah.
All right, that's.
She's also, since you're the only person doing real trade with her, she is asking for at least some payment for the house that Tanari's carrying around, unless Tanari wants to put up some payment for it. She's not asking for the full 75,000 gold because you guys have done pay for it, but she'll ask some compensation, like that Underdark coin. She's real interested in. If you want to pay with some of that.
He's still there.
Oh yeah, you're still there.
He's still walking around.
So she'll kind of go like, "Hey, you interested in that?"
He's holding it visibly, letting her have her conversation with peers, but he's walking around the store a bit.
Yeah.
I just realized the fucking armor needs to be attuned too, so I have to get rid of the staff at least, because everything else I need attuned.
Mm-hmm.
What's the
The Staff of Healing. I will literally give that to any of you to hold as long as we keep it, because that thing has been super useful.
I mean, okay, wait, I'll look it up.
And I take the Staff of Healing. You kidding me?
Yeah, if you want to give it to Tony.
Bard, Cleric,
Tony,
or
keep
Druid.
us alive.
Bard, Cleric, or Druid, that's the requirement attunement.
Wait,
Well.
really?
Sorry, gamers.
Yours has a level of Cleric, so it's fine.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Raven, do you want the Staff of Healing? Do you have a free attunement slot?
Only if we brought the Vander.
I guess I'll take it then.
Okay.
I didn't realize that that was a thing to it. I just thought anybody could take it.
I mean, technically, I can at a certain level. This
You're
rogue.
such a good rogue. You convinced the game that you're a druid.
Literally, I think it might be level 13. I can attune to anything regardless of requirement.
Damn.
It's terrible. I hate
Like
that.
treasure hunting
Anyway,
rules.
but also, I do want you to know, Tenori no longer has advantage. I am currently casting Find Familiar in the back of the thing.
Oh, perfect. So you're gonna get like your little owl guy.
Mhm.
Perfect. Yes, absolutely.
I can't decide on a name.
You can name him later.
Was it
It's okay.
Barnaby?
Well,
No, Barnaby. No, Barnaby's the
the
God,
other thing,
Barnaby was the
which I
cat
created and then lost, so it's just wandering around the school.
Yep,
with no
Adriana. Adriana has absolutely no clue what it is. She'll see it in a dark corner every once in a while and just start cursing it out, blasting it with magic missile. Like, wow, what the fuck is that thing?
I don't want to name it
You
for
you
her.
basically left like like an undead cryptic at the school.
I either want to do Gonzo or Archimedes.
Oh,
Oh,
those are both really good.
Archimedes is a really good bird name.
Yeah.
because
Archimedes is
Hold on.
I do like the medic.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm done with that. I've got what I want.
All right.
Hey, Piers does get a cool new design.
There you go. Anything in the story interesting to Tony?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm so glad you asked.
Well, Tony and Tanari are the last two in the shop at this point, so.
It's because they
Sonari
were-
intends on being the last one there, so I will let Tony go undisturbed.
All right.
I saw. Can I just say your wares here? Fantastic. Absolutely beautiful.
Oh,
I'm a
thank
big-
you. I've been collecting them for the past 300 years.
300. Okay. Nice.
I
Oh,
know.
well.
I know. I don't look it. I've been pulling up in my age recently. You know.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you're right. You're very right. I would not.
Thank
guess.
you. Hi.
Okay. I love magic items.
Ah.
Obviously, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but I
Obviously,
basically
so do
become
I.
a walking magic item recently.
Oh. How much you
and-
worth? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm unless you know you're willing. I mean, like you'd be a pretty cool guard around here. Like you're very
kind of
tall.
you. Oh, I am actually kind of doing a thing at the moment, but maybe I don't know.
You know, offer still stands.
Okay.
Wait, what can I help you with? What are you looking for? I got scrolls. I've got potions. I've got I've got a new cloak now. Ooh, and I've got a cool sheath man. But I've also got. You didn't sell the armor, right? No, you
I
still have it.
No, the Mariners I got rid of.
Oh,
That was
okay.
for money.
Yeah, that was for. Okay, so hold up. How
No.
much is that worth? Like 2,000 gold or something?
I don't fucking fine. I'll let me.
2,000 gold. 2,000 gold.
Okay.
Take it. I'm not looking it up right now. I don't have the energy. So I got got a new chest plate from your friend, but I don't know if you want to buy his old goods.
It's a life jacket.
It kind of is. Yes. I've got this big glove of scorching ray.
A glove of scorching what?
Gauntlet of scorching ray. It's a gauntlet that lets you cast scorching ray 5 times a day.
Oh, wow. I do like that. I do. And that's like 3. And it's fire. That is. I do like fire. Not in a weird way. It's just pretty to look at.
It is. Well, I mean, I also like fire. It is very pretty to look at. But I like specifically magic fire. It's always got a different charm to it.
I'm interested in something I can use. It doesn't take so much of my focus, if that makes sense. Do you have anything? Wait. I don't. Out of character check. This is the continued quest to use something, find something for Tony's bonus action.
Trying to think of bonus action magic items. Actually, let me look at the gauntlet stats quickly because I don't have it memorized. But
The Scorching Ray is an action. So.
glove, yeah,
You could also homebrew something.
I could. I'm trying to think of bonus action spells now. That's exactly it. Glove of Blasting. That's what it's called. Yeah. So it's the glove of, it's called the Glove of Blasting, but it casts Scorching Ray. With an attack, with a bonus action, it let you cast Scorching Ray as a bonus action 5 times a day. Boom, I was right. So the glove is a bonus action.
Okay. Okay, I'm very cool with
Which
that.
is actually, sorry, I'm looking at it now. Yeah, Glove of Blasting is a dull red color that sparks with sparks that glows at the tip of the fingers while used. The glove appears to be a reskin of the Circlet of Blasting. The wearer can use a bonus action to cast Scorching Ray with an attack bonus of +5. It's 1 time per day. Once per day, you get to cast it, but it's a +5 and it's a bonus action. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
So
Okay.
it's only once per day. I apologize, but I can bonus it. I can, you know what, homebrew it a little bit. I'll let you do 3 times a day. We'll homebrew it a little bit. We'll make a homebrew item of it. We'll say it's 3 times a day. Same stats otherwise. Bonus action, if you want it.
And how much are you charging for this?
For this little old thing, 4,000 gold pieces.
Okay, I don't have that.
Well, I mean, your friend's got some funny magic stuff. If you could, get me sort of that nice drow coin, I might be able to lower the price a little bit. Or do you have anything else magical you'd be willing to, or anything in general you'd be willing to trade? Cool knickknacks.
I do have one thing that's I do think it's kind of cool, personally. And I would like to pull out a certain item I have. That is to say my spell storing item, which I currently have Cure Wounds in. Say with it, it can be Cure Wounds. That is, can be cast to twice my intelligence modifier. So that's 8 times a day.
That's intense, actually. Wow.
So it's pretty good.
Wow.
And I'm not sure I want to part with it, though. I just want to be out in the open, girls talking about
That's fair.
our magic items.
I get that. Yeah, I mean, I'm still here trying to run a business, so I can entirely give things away for free. But I think that'd be a pretty worthy trade of that, as well as maybe some of my potions or scrolls if you're interested. Because I feel like that is worth a little bit more than my offer on the table.
8 Tanari?
Yes.
What do you think is better? Like, Scorching Ray is a bonus action. I mean, like, in a few seconds, like 3 times a day. Or, like, this orb of healing that I've got right here. I think the healing's pretty good. Honestly. I haven't had to use it yet, but I don't know. What do you think?
Healing is good.
I mean, you're all kind of stacked, so I wasn't too worried about it. But it's like,
We tend to have healing covered, so as long as you're with us, you might not get much use out of it. It might be better in the longer run than just with us, but can't go wrong with burning stuff.
Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I think I might pass for today, but
Fair
if
enough.
I come back, I would love to, maybe I'll find something better to trade you.
Well, this glove certainly has your name on it then.
Thank you. Okay, I'll go. Good luck with whatever you needed, Tanari. Bye.
I tip my non-existent hat to Tony.
Alright, and now
Yeah,
it's
Tony's up.
You
Tanari
pull
on his
on the hood a little bit more.
Um,
Alright, Tanari, figure
Tanari,
out
what
how
are
to
you
get it
doing?
without stealing it.
for starters, I'm sending you a DM just before I forget, but completely feel free to ignore it for now because it is not important right this moment.
Cool beans.
Yeah, man.
So Pud is sitting cross-legged in the cart, just with like a circle drawn in front of him, and then he has just one of his. He actually has his like wok, which he uses to cook things, and he set it there and then put the ingredients in, and it's just
Yeah,
magically.
they're kind of like sitting out by like the horses and bubs, and they're just like eating like hamburgers and shit.
I would. Okay, really quick. Also, spider climb is level 2. Can I put that into my book? Right.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes, you can.
sweet. I'm doing that
yes.
and getting rid of Dragon's Breath so I can have spider climb for a bit.
So, as for what I'm doing in the store, there is potentially shelving that is not visible from her desk, right?
You certainly think it is.
I'm just curious if there's shelving, like, you know, if it's just around the outside so that she can see everything, or if there's shelves in the middle that there's places that she would have to get up to check.
Make a, I guess it would be an investigation check to look for something like that.
Investigation.
And we'll say that you're doing this while everybody's doing their other things.
Okay. $24.
You find a place in which you think, yeah, no, I don't think she'd be able to see me here.
Well, I would like to put the tent thing, the fortress, down somewhere.
shelf?
That's pretty sure she can't see it on the shelf. Yes.
Okay, you put it down on the shelf.
All right, I'm gonna go walk up to her.
Nah, how can I help you?
Do you happen to have anything that can give me control of my fire a bit better? Make sure it doesn't get out of hand.
She kind of squints at you, and you see she kind of like touches like the side of her glasses, and there's like some small click 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 noises and stuff, and she kind of goes, "Oh, well, I see. Sadly, I don't know if that's a problem that a magic item would just be able to magically make feel better. It is possible to get, you know, something like a amulet or something enchanted with the proper magics to help you, but that would take time, and I'm afraid I don't have anything like that readily available at the moment. Definitely possible to get, though. You might have to give me some time.
Okay. Anything else that you think might interest someone like me, given the information I just gave you?
Well, I mean, if you like blowing stuff up, my glove of blasting is always available. But for someone more your style, I'd recommend potions of invisibility. I've got some boots of elvenkind, which makes you very sneaky. Fire-wise, I think this might be all I really have for now. You know, I used to have more firepower back in the day, but you know, a lot of the stuff has been bled out over time. You know how it is, business. I might have I think I have a couple of jars of alchemist fire.
Would I know what that is?
Jars full of fire, if you throw it will explode.
So essentially like a Molotov
It's a-
cocktail.
It's ancient. It's the ancient version of alchemist fire.
Yeah, I think so. What it's called?
Yeah, that's napalm. That's like the ancient napalm, right?
I
Am
think so.
thinking Yes,
I think so.
because the
that sounds
Chinese like
correct.
made like wooden cannons that they launched it out of, which
Yeah.
obviously ended terribly.
Yeah, but she'd like to show you like these small, round, sort of almost like potion bottle shaped things of full of. You just see like an active fire inside. You see, I got them in red, blue, and green. So you get to take your pick.
How much are they?
These, I'll give them I'll give a couple for you. I'll give them for you 50 gold a bottle.
50 gold. Oh.
50 gold a bottle.
Alright, I'll look around a little more and come back.
Fair enough.
And I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna pick stuff up to look at it. And then try to like put it places where I don't think she'll see it and try to make her think that I'm pocketing stuff.
Make a deception check.
Cool. That's
I'll say make it with disadvantage.
disadvantage. Okay. I
Yeah,
still do
sorry.
have reliable talent on it. So
No, not anymore. Oh wait, reliable talent. Yes, you have. Sorry, I think it was insensibility. Sorry, God, there's so much shit in this game.
okay, so that's technically a 17. Will I roll?
It's a 17.
Yeah, 17.
17. You feel like you're hiding it well enough. She doesn't appear to be saying anything though, as you move stuff around the shop.
All right. As I do that, I want to actually pocket that tent.
You go back where the tent is and it's not there anymore. In fact, when you go back to, like you say you pick up a potion bottle, you put it somewhere else and you walk back to it, it's not where it last was.
Can I check where the stuff was originally placed before I moved it?
Yeah, the potion bottles and stuff go back. You can't find the tent anymore. You set it down and then you walked away and you go back to it and it's not there anymore. And you do another lap around the shop and it's nowhere to be seen.
All right, I'll go back to her. Someone come in and buy that tent when I wasn't looking?
No, I mage handed it over to me and she kind of pulls it up from behind her desk. I keep things in my own sort of pocket dimensions of sorts when I feel they need to be a little extra protected.
And what made you think it needed extra protection?
Oh, the thing is, I thought I saw you looking around the shop, and I mean, I've seen your kind before, no offense. You know, as much as I am willing to give a deal on these sorts of things, you know, I'm not any sort of cheap nowadays. I do still run a business, and my things do need to be protected. This would go with any of my magic items, but you seem to be very keen on my funny little tent here, so... Go ahead, take one of the other things. Take potion bottles or whatever. Free! Go ahead. Take a potion. Go for it. You can have a potion if you want. She gestures to like the sort of racks of potions on there, I mean, you really seem to like grabbing them and moving them around and stuff. So, I mean, you know where they are.
Yeah. How much did you say that tent was again, or are you no longer willing to sell?
Well, I mean, it's technically 75,000 gold. But if you don't have that much, I am willing to trade for it. Well, maybe lower your prices a little bit.
Hey, you guys want to see me do something stupid?
Yes, please.
Yeah?
I've been watching
Okay.
it for the past hour. Yeah, what's up?
I'm gonna pull my dagger, my flame tongue dagger, and ignite it and just start spinning it. All right. How about I trade you? I'll take the
Oh.
tent, and your store stays safe.
Okay. Make an intimidation check.
Hey, question, teacher.
Yes.
Didn't this lady readily available have
Yeah.
4 water spells on hand?
17.
Yep. She looks at you and she just goes, I've already messaged the guard. You should leave now.
Just on the Rocky Talkie.
Tanari, what's taking so long? Come on.
Did you have to go to the bathroom in there?
Fucking
I didn't see a bathroom. Are you pissing on the floor?
Wait,
He
what,
would.
did you do that?
Yes,
Tanora,
he
you don't
would.
do that, right?
No, he would.
You would.
You would not.
Don't. Hey.
He's more into
Denari, as you're
setting the
standing
floor
there,
on
you
fire.
hear the march of metal boots beginning to kind of approach.
Do we see this outside?
What's going
Yeah,
on?
you see a bunch of those weird sort of Mercury clones kind of marching up, kind of approaching the magic shop.
Denari, it's time to go. Now.
Why don't we just leave him? There's 4 of us. We could probably
you
take on Levi.
you see her
There's
point
more.
to
We have enough people to take on Levi. We can go.
Okay.
No.
Uh,
you see Bee point to a small window and she says, you can escape through there, they won't see you.
You and you cannot get caught. If you two get caught, instant execution. You know, being war criminals and all.
Okay. So
God, I hope you eat shit on the fucking getting out the window.
Please.
Better
Please.
succeed on that athletics check. Let's go.
They're quickly approaching.
He has terrible
Give me a sec.
athletics.
I still have
Means more
the
acrobatics,
Mask of
probably.
Nightmares that lets me cast Fear 3 times a day.
Oh my god, right.
I'm gonna put that down and see how much I can get for it towards the end.
She looks at it, she kinda goes, now we're talking. Now this is made from a very strange beast, I can tell. Say, this, I'll lower the price down to 10,000 gold, plus this.
By the way, I hate to be like that player, but
Yeah.
Tanari did give the Mask of Many Horrors to Bud. I have it. It is in my inventory.
It's a replica.
Where is it?
Oh, that's true. Tenori
Mask
does
of-
not have it. Yep.
Mask of Nightmares. Yeah, there it is.
Yep, Mask of Night.
I did not realize that was.
So what
Yep.
did Tanari do?
This is what you get. This is what you get. I will-
Because we didn't
I
buy
will
the
say
pamphlet
Pud
from
is-
Esmeralda.
Nope. Yep. So I'll say if Pud wants to be nice and give it to Tanari, like in a
Pud
previous
forgot.
exchange. Okay, so Tanari just doesn't have it.
You really don't want us having this tent, do you?
No, it's the fact that you're just a fucking moron.
Hey.
Yeah, but
Okay, Pud has the option to either see the moon or not see the moon. Why would he ever pick the opposite option, which is not see the moon? You can only see it at night if we don't have a tent.
It's true.
You could
I
see
will
the
say if you quickly describe the mask to her, she'll tell you the same answer. That mask plus 10,000 gold, she'll give it to you. You don't currently have it on your person, but she has gestured to a window in which you can escape from, and she will not tell anybody if you want to return with that mask later on.
Nari, you gotta get going, or we are leaving without you.
Alright, I'm just gonna start shouting obscenities. And,
The door at this point, the door creaks open, and then you hear the ding 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 of chimes, and you hear the kind of like robotic. It kind of sounds like if Mercury's voice went through like a Siri text generator, like those text to voice generators, but they make them from like Minecraft YouTubers and stuff. Yeah, it's that, but it sounds like Mercury's voice, which is like really weird. You hear that voice go, "Ma'am, are you all right in here?"
The flame tongue dagger is away by now.
Yeah, I figured as much. And she just looks at you.
Run!
We were just discussing price, weren't we?
Oh, I would say so, but I really don't think this exchange is going to work out today. But hey, feel free to come back next time.
I just might. Where
She
is
gives
the
you a-
tent? Is it?
You-
Did she
you-
pull it back out, or is it still? tucked
No,
away?
she pulled it up for a couple of minutes, and then she put her hand behind the desk, and it's no longer within your vision.
Damn it. All right. I'll step past the guards at the door because I feel like at this point it would look suspicious. if I
As
didn't
soon
out
as
the
we see
window.
Tanar Pierce is gonna fucking get the cart going as fast as possible.
I have my own horse. I'll catch up.
We take his horse.
No, I don't know. Did we? Did we attach it to ours as well?
No, the horse just stands
That will
aside.
as
We
soon
are
as
that
Cart
big
only
family
needs
that
two.
just sees the kid and then starts driving a little
Yeah.
bit, so the kid has to run
Just
to
kinda
catch
like
up.
no, we're fully leave. No, it's not like that jokey thing. He's fully like, all right, we're done. We're leaving. I want to see how fast he can go.
You start up the cart to seeing Tanari exit the shop, and Tanari, you see them begin to drive off.
whoa, wait, this is
I
mean.
am gonna give chase on.
Yeah, you give
horseback.
chase. Yeah, you grab them. You easily catch up without problem.
Hi, Tanari. How was your trip? Did you get anything?
Fortunately not. Tried to steal that tent for you. Tried to bargain for it.
Hey, you tried your best.
And this is
You
what.
have to cause a scene every time.
And thank you for trying.
Hey! I didn't light any fires this time.
You didn't.
Mhm.
Hey,
I'm sure you've threatened.
I'd
The
like to
one-
see your evidence to back this up.
There was literally
need evidence.
7 fucking constructs outside the building.
oh, question.
Ew.
Oh,
Three.
question. Tanari. Could I see? Oh, could you hold out your dagger? Just right now. Hold it out.
I will hold it out. It's not ignited.
I will touch the blade. Is it hot?
It's a little hot.
Yeah, I mean it's cold. I don't know what to tell you.
Mhm. I'm not sure if Raven believes Pud at this point.
absolutely
Expert
not.
out.
Okay, let me deception.
I'll let Raven touch the blade too.
It's warm. But the thing is, you don't know if it's warm for being so close to Tanari's body, or it's warm because it just got lit.
I have a flame tongue as well. I know a little bit about how it works.
That's true.
I am going to give him a pretty nasty glare. But I won't say anything else.
I'm gonna finish on my find familiar spell.
All right. And as you guys do, you guys take your cart, a couple of unnamed horses, and one which is what Cornelius. What was the full name?
Count
Archduke
Archduke Cornelius.
Cornelius.
Count Archduke Cornelius and the 2 other unnamed horses, as well as Bubs, sort of
I would
walking
say,
in a trot on the
I
other
would-
side.
I would say
named
as soon as
horses.
Tanari caught up, I would slow down significantly.
Oh, yeah, easily, yeah, you do it as you all leave the town. You now have left Scribeport, and
Yay, we're on the road. We're
you're back on the road.
again. Wait,
And I bought a
wait,
horse.
wait. I gotta get this
Yo,
one.
can I call the
Hold on.
horses thing 1 and thing 2?
Yeah, obviously, if you want.
Horse 1
Yeah,
and horse 2.
you guys 100% could just name these horses. I do not care.
Could I? At what point would I finish my ritual?
At some point of it, if you want to describe it. I was also gonna say,
Sure.
yeah, what comes out of it?
Because I kind of just set my walk down, and then I threw some incense in it, lit the incense on fire, and then just kind of like I've just been like thinking really hard at it, because that's how magic works in Pud's mind. You think hard enough and things happen. So it is a small. It's a small like barn owl, but it's see-through in a sense. It's almost its actual like being itself, like the main part of its body is like a kind of bluish purple with some hints of red and like little bits of green, kind of like you'd see in like deep space, if you know. And then there are a few little dots which roughly make out a owl shape, which are stars which have little lines going between them, and you can actually see the little connections and stuff. And it has like a cute little owl face. And I summon it.
And
Okay.
it's hella cute. Did you decide on a name for it?
Despite. I'm gonna pick Oswald.
Oswald. What a lovely name.
It feels more fitting than because Archimedes doesn't fit so well to a space owl.
That is true.
That's it.
Hey,
I'd agree
Raven,
with that.
Yes. What's up?
tonight. Because you know the plan I talked to you about, right?
Plan?
Well, I came up with an idea.
Uh-huh.
Oh, sorry. Here.
And then I will try to use the I'll like put my face down towards like the rotating wheels where there's like a bunch of noise, and then I'll whisper into my hand and point at Raven.
I thought of an idea for your memory issue thing.
Oh. And you wanted to try something tonight?
I mean, yeah. If you are okay with that.
Alright, well, worth a shot. Better than waiting around for more of those crystals.
I mean, yeah. I'll try. How about this? I'll try it, and then if it's something you don't like, all right, we just call it off.
Sounds good.
All right.
And now Pud is gonna start doling out out of the groceries. He is gonna use the loose drowned brain. No, that'll be for the horses. I just want to make like a basic little trail mix. It's cute little trail mix with some peanuts, some there's some peanuts, there's a few pretzels. It's just there's some little raisins as well as Pud, unaware of what the fuck would be in that, or just not like fully thinking about it, because he's probably thinking like, okay, so this is a trail mix for everyone, so that includes the horses, so he's going to put sugar cubes in it. There's just like little sugar cubes. They're rare, but there's a few.
Very good.
As
And I hand out like little baggies of it to everyone.
as we're going, I think Piers would ask Mercury to bring Tanari to the front so they could switch seats for a second.
Yeah, no, Mark could be like, yeah, no problem.
Give,
And just
give Mer-
kind of be
he
all,
gives
"Fine,
Mercury a
Mark,
kiss. He gives
Tanari
Mercury a
is
kiss
on
before
a
he goes.
horse? Yeah,
Yeah,
easy enough.
yeah. I'll just match speed and ride alongside.
Mercury be all like, I will squeeze into the back then. Just kind of squeeze into the back.
If someone wants
Hey,
to move
Mercury?
to the front.
Oh, I'll move to the front.
I mean, if you want to sort of stop for a moment. Like Mercury could be all like, "I'll ride the horse for a sec if you want."
Well, here, if we're just gonna trade out, then I'll go up there with Mercury,
Here, you can move past me. Yeah.
and then I will I'll step back out of the way and let Pierce pass.
No, Pierce is staying on. He's still driving. He has to be the one driving. I'm saying
So
that.
Mercury is back here now.
Yeah, and then Pud
Well, I
would be,
mean,
and then
if
Tanari
you
is
need
next to.
someone else to drive. I think Raven also has proficiency and has driven the car a couple times.
Yeah, Raven I think also has vehicle proficiency. Does Tony have vehicle proficiency?
Unfortunately, not. Which is
Alright.
surprising.
I will say.
I would keep.
I'm-
I think, in just general, I'd probably say he'd stay.
Yeah. I would also say, just to let you guys know, Ross and Mercury also have vehicle proficiency, so if you want to take a break and
Soldiers.
let them drive, yeah, if you want to let them drive, they can drive for you. That's up to you. That's of course if you want to, start driving.
No, Pierce would look towards Tanari. So, because you were with your family for longer, I should ask because you didn't want to do it while I was there. But did you tell them?
Claire doesn't remember what you're talking about.
Did you
Character
tell?
Probably would.
Did you tell them that they're related?
Like your family? Like,
Yeah.
you're talking about, like,
Yeah, that I would be still in not that's your fucking name. Whatever the fuck your mom's name is, that
Oh.
I'd be.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's dead anyway. Who cares?
she's not dead, but
She's not.
Oh,
But you know what I'm talking about, like that weird.
Unless Caleb is going to say that at some point it would have come up in conversation.
I'll leave
I'm
it to
gonna
you. I'll leave that up to you.
say no.
as-
It never came up.
Why haven't you brought it up? I'm just genuinely curious right now. I thought that enough time had passed and you maybe wanted to do it while I wasn't there, so. What was the reason?
Pierce, my time there was still busy. The time I had with my family, I just wanted to enjoy. I didn't want to risk stress or a bunch of questions or anything. I'll tell him next time I see him, but
I thought that you would have been embarrassed to say that I was related to you.
I'm past that at this point. Realize that it's not every tiefling that's done me wrong.
but it's just tearing up in the seat next to her.
Yeah.
It's so nice. Oh,
I mean, to be fair, you're lucky you haven't been around when that happens to me, and I'm glad that I haven't been around when it happens to you. Considering both of us would probably, most likely, only one of us would come on top in that fight.
Yeah, probably me.
Mm-hmm.
that is
I
not
will say,
something that's not something we need to test right now.
Out of
Yeah,
character, I
you
will
hear
say,
this
even
from the
Tanari
back.
doesn't believe
Yeah,
he'd come out on top.
you guys hear this conversation.
Okay,
Like,
as Tanari says, it would totally be me. Raven, who has seen both Pierce in that state and Tanari in that state, is gonna laugh. A very sharp. Sorry, carry on.
I mean, believe me, Raven's seen it firsthand. What's happened? Either way, Pud is right. It's something that we shouldn't test, and we should hope that it doesn't. That both of us are separated when that happens.
Ross finally like chirps up after just kind of sitting there, and he's been like eating like a bag of like chips in the back, just like
Wait, has-
listening in this entire time.
Has he also been like munching on a bit of the trail mix?
Yeah.
I gave him some
Right.
trail
Ross is there for fun.
Sure. Yeah, he would have munched on a little bit of the.
Ross is
trail.
having a good time.
You have chips and you didn't share, motherfucker.
Hey, if you want some, you can't just ask. I mean, you're sitting right across from me. I thought you would have known.
I honestly wasn't paying attention.
Fair enough, and he'll hand the bag to you as he kind of gets up and leans, like his head in between, like kind of leaning over Tony and Mercury, leans his head through it. It just kind of goes, listen, I don't know what you mean by date or whatever, but like if we need to separate you two, like you new dogs meeting each other for the first time, you let us know and we'll just like make a
You'll
protective bubble or something. I don't know.
trust
I don't like this.
trust me when I say this. Raven and Pud will immediately know when one of us is in it.
That sounds horrifying. You know, context would be great.
Me
I'm
and
just
our
like
mine,
trust for like a new party and group,
mine and Tanari's family on both of our father's side are cursed.
We
And
start making out with everything.
here's what punched
Oh.
Tanari.
Well, damn. I mean, you see,
Fuck him. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna punch Tanari.
I was just gonna move.
Make a dex save. Tanari, make a dex save.
23 to hit.
And just sits there. It's like that's
It
not
hits.
how
It hits. How much
works.
damage?
5. It's 5.
Okay. And Tanari, make a dexterity saving throw.
Like, if Tanari's like right next to him, he'll just fucking backhand him with his fist.
God, I hope he doesn't hit the horse.
Yeah. After that,
No,
Tanari
he
is
hits
moving
Tanari.
a little bit away,
Just slightly to the side. Yeah. Well, make a dex save.
just out of
Tanari.
reach. 25.
25. So
God,
you still
that's
take
so
5 points of
fucking
damage,
close.
But you don't fall off your horse. You
Cool.
still,
We're-
you still take the damage, but you
That
don't
was
fall
so
off your horse. So you just stumble away and just kind of pulled the reins a little bit
We're-
further. Ross
I'm
just
gonna-
laughs.
I'm
Our-
gonna uncanny dodge so that it barely hits. So that I
Okay,
only
you
take-
take 2 points, yeah.
Both of our father's side of the family is cursed, and under immense amounts of stress, we go into a slight intense rage, and nothing is clear to us, and everyone is basically an enemy in our eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good to know.
I
Did
don't
just,
know
like,
what.
kill you?
No.
Or do
Oh,
we-
no,
Well,
I got it.
well, I don't. If he can see Mercury, it's like, I don't know. Would you let that happen?
I mean, I'm gonna.
Mercury just kind of goes, no, but I think Ross means more like, do we like subdue you?
Yes,
Like,
it's.
Okay.
I mean, again,
Right.
they've all. Pud and Raven have seen firsthand what has happened to an unfortunate soul when I'm in contact with them.
Have you ever
That's-
seen like?
He looked.
Raven will just like
He looked like crushed raspberries by the end of it.
Okay, here.
Raven just like
Oh,
grabs
I
at his
hate that.
stomach and just like gets a really uncomfortable
that's-
look on his face and just like making sure he's still in one piece.
Mhm.
Well, that's horrifying. But let's make sure that doesn't happen then. And Ross is like, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But thinking about it though, like I feel like, especially me, I feel like you could probably just murder me right now.
I
Like, if
mean,
you-
Pud, you.
don't.
I mean, Pud, you saw that. You saw that guy earlier. That you saw the guy that I fought earlier. He didn't really stand a chance, and I wasn't even in it at that point.
Tony is going to begin leaning closer
yeah, I mean,
and
that makes
closer
sense,
to
but
Pud.
still.
I'm guessing Mercury will be okay swapping seats.
Yeah, Mercury will. If you guys want to
Swap back.
Mercury can just like grab you and pick you up and like put you down beside.
Hold on. There.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not there. Pud-
Yeah, I don't like this.
Why is Pud underneath him?
Oh,
Mercury just picks up Pud and just puts him down.
He puts him in his car
beside-
seat.
Okay. Hi, Raven. Hi, Tony.
Hi.
Russ sits back down and just
So-
goes, Like, I'm not against killing people, but like, I kind of wish Tanari was right, and you just want to make out with people. Like, I'm cool with that.
There's
I don't
only
know. I
one
don't really
person
wanna be,
that
like-
Pierce looks towards Mercury. There's only
just
one
kinda like-
person.
no, Mercury is like sort of like just
Oh,
patting you, like, don't say it, don't even say it.
He is
Like, he's
smiling,
like,
saying
no,
it.
no.
I'm not
Oh.
sure that would honestly be any better.
If
I think
anything,
I would
mean,
wish
I-
for death at the end of that.
Ross is just like, well, I'd prefer it. And Mercury's
thought-
like, Mercury just like looks at him with like that death glare.
Well,
See, like,
you are a...
even if I didn't want to see it, I have to see it anyway. Like my brain just I can't not see it.
Pierce
I
points
mean,
to points to his head. Pud, you probably have. If you wanted to, you could probably see it right now if you wanted.
oh my god, wait, what?
Oh, trust me, I have seen very much so. I don't
What?
want to.
Oh no. Oh no.
This is
Okay.
Mercury is
Right.
sitting like he doesn't know what's going on anymore. He just has his head in his hands.
I guess I
I'm
can give
so
you guys
sorry, buddy.
an explanation. I never really gave you guys an explanation of what happened. Did I? Ooh.
With what? The
I don't want it.
with what?
If you
Looking
did
into
it, I
my
would go
memories,
back-
or when I killed that guy in the mansion?
Oh,
No,
I
no,
thought
no,
you
no,
were
no.
talking about you and Mercury doing. Okay.
I mean, more like
Um,
about the guy in the mansion,
No, stop!
Oh, yeah.
We're changing the conversation.
as well
Potato crisp.
as well as something else that happened, which I wanted to share, and why I'm holding staff. I mean, they say your piece first. Do your bit.
I don't think I have anything else to add if someone else does.
All right. Well, first off, fuck that dude to the house. He was kind of a dick.
Oh, he's gone
Gonna be
now.
honest. yeah, he is. But the important part is, sorry, my brain just got immediately like I saw my reflection in a mirror, and my brain immediately just went, "Ooh, what's that?" I got that distracted almost immediately. Okay,
We love ADHD. Anyway, continue.
sorry. That was that going in this way.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Alright, what was I saying? Pudthought, Dick, yes, Hunter. Yes. So that guy, essentially, well, okay, you saw the cave, right? The cave in, at least.
Yeah. I mean, we watched it in the Underdark again.
Yeah, I did too. It was.
But yes, I know about it. Yeah,
Mhm. Well, I mean, I'm talking to everyone right now, but. I mean, I guess Joss and Mercury, you can listen. You're cool. I like you. And Tony, I guess you can listen too.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, I'll get to know you. Don't worry. So the important part is, God damn it, my brain. I hate this so much. So if they're the hunters, right? I came out of the cave, and that's actually where I first met Selu. Oh, it's a bit of a funny story. So I was in the cave in, right? My leg was broken. There's rocks on it. There's dust everywhere. The only thing I could see was peeking out just out of the corner. I saw like a little, just a tiny bit of a ray of moonlight. Let me tell you, in that moment, it was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. Just that ray. And then from there, I like cried out for help. And the only person who answered was the moon. No, Selu. And she saved me. Oh, God bless. She's the best. She's the best. Oh my gosh, she's the best. Anyway, sorry. Very pretty moon. I got
You
up
must
onto the
have
surface.
seen her at this point. She's quite pretty.
Lovely lady.
No, I don't doubt it for a moment.
Not even just the
No,
lady.
Tony,
just-
Tony, you literally met her.
I once again seen her. Your opinion is good. I'm sure she looked good then. She looks good now. She will look good until we are all.
I don't think you understand. That woman could, it's the moon. It doesn't matter what form they take. It's the moon. The moon is the most beautiful thing, and I will do everything in my power. Okay, besides the point. The point is, I've said that a lot. God, I have not spoken with a brain in so long. I'm getting to that part. All right. Well, I got up, right? And I found myself in this forest. It was wooded. There were some trees. It was snowy. Generally, pretty shit. But then, and I started just like hunting, doing because I gotta survive. I'm Kobold. I gotta live, as you do. And for me, one of the big how do I describe this?
I'm trying to find it real quick. It's brain gopher. Yes, here.
Well, essentially, I started noticing, right, that there's some like fires. They're put out, right? They're campfires. I found them littered just throughout the forest. And soon, I started hearing them, and then they saw me. From that point, they were just so focused. The only thing on their mind, they like, is that what it is like for you guys as monsters, or like, not like during the thing, like during the hunt, I suppose? Do you just only focus on the target? Like what? I don't understand.
Oh, you're talking to me and Tenari?
I mean, anyone. I mean, there's also other people.
Because I'm
No,
talking
no,
out loud right now.
No, I don't know if he's like specifically meant talking about how the curse works.
Do you mean just like hunting targets, or?
See, the Pud said it, and it was such an open-ended thing, and no one, and he directed it at absolutely no one.
Yeah,
It was a thing to like up for your own interpretation.
I think Pud, especially with your perception, you see Mercury kind of shift, looking a little uncomfortable at the question. He don't say anything, but he looks very uncomfortable. And you see that Ross notices his discomfort, but Ross displays less of an interest in the question and just kind of looks as Ross looks. Ross is extremely hard to read. But you see Ross is kind of looking over at his friend, just kind of like making sure he's okay. But
All right.
other than that.
All right.
Well, so, that happened with, they started hunting me down, and it was every single day I would spend hours running. I just hear gunfire in the back, and then I'd run, and I'd hide, and I'd have to wait until nighttime for I could even get any food. Saloon is the only reason I am alive. I want to make that evident. She's the only reason I am still alive. It's because of the moon.
Well, we have much to thank her for then.
Yeah, we do.
Fuck that. Brain, focus.
Well, the hunters came after a certain event, which made it difficult. It was one of the times where I was camping. I had actually set up a little fire. I cut some meat for myself because I like to cook, as you know. And so I was setting a little fire, and I dozed off, and I came to in sort of a weird, or it was the I came to in a weird world. It was the,
And I will gesture to Piers.
it's the brain box.
Mhm.
Yeah, you've been there. It's, for the people who don't know, it's like imagine a big planetarium, and then just cover the floor with like a white grass. It's really nice there. But came there, and Pierce, have you ever like been there and looked up at the sky?
I mean, I haven't directly chosen to look up at it, but I've seen it.
It is covered with countless stars. Every single one of those stars is the memories of a Saloon worshipper, a cleric of Saloon. You're one of them, I know. I've seen it. Anyway,
Concerned, but continue.
Yes.
Once again.
Fuck, what was I saying? Oh, brain. Someone remind me, please.
You
I'm so
went
sorry.
into the.
You went into the box. You've seen Pierce's
yes.
memories.
so in the box, there's the stars which litter the sky. You can reach out to any of them, right? And you reach for them, and then you can access the memories as if they were your own. And that's just an ability we have. But if you look directly up, it's like hidden very well. There's a star. It's black. And that's why it's so hard to see against the black sky. But I saw it and I knew. That is your own star when you enter. I was able to get up. Oh, thank God I had a brain at the time. So I took some of the stars and rubber stuff, right? And then I made like a little staircase all the way up. It was now that I have like brain power, all these memories are flooding. Oh, it's so nice. I remember having things and brains and feelings. Oh, sorry. Okay. Well, do you all know what happens when you take a bag of holding and put it into another bag of holding?
Nothing good.
Yes.
I mean, I know actually. Like, it's a theory thing we talk about sometimes. Very bad.
Oh, please. But yes.
Honey
So-
would have learned about that at school.
Mhm.
Bag of holding physics.
God, that's totally a fucking class. I can imagine.
Oh yeah, it totally is.
What not to do with your bag of holding? An after-school lecture.
Interplanar Physics 101.
Oh yeah, it's 100% taught by Adriana too.
Okay.
See,
Lesson 1, don't.
well, I'm guessing you understand that it is the concept of two infinities going on top of each other that the world just can't handle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So, imagine what you would do if you did that, but with memories. I try to access my memories while living my memories.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna guess that didn't go over well for you.
Well, I didn't live my memories. But I have lived countless lives. Have you ever felt your mother's embrace?
Raven is just gonna raise an eyebrow.
And I mean, there's this feeling, right? It's I don't know how to describe it. It's this like soft feeling that I can only describe it as death. But no, I say that very, very warmly.
Huh. I felt death before. Not the worst feeling.
Okay, so
Could
do
do
you,
without the water.
do you remember when you died and there was this sort of feeling of as you were kind of like giving up on everything, it was like warm and comforting, right?
It was alright.
Well, I mean, you didn't actually die. I saved your ass. I mean, obviously, but love you very much. I'm so glad I saved you.
God, I love that. I know that Raven can't handle any form of like compliments, and I know that. Oh, anyway, sorry.
Well,
Fuck what I say. God, this has happened 3 times. I hate ADHD.
I got you, friend. Uh, mother's embrace feels like death.
I love you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So,
So there is a feeling as you are dying. It's hard to determine at first, but after a while you can tell it was there. You can feel a warm, motherly embrace taking you beyond the threshold of one life into the other. You can slightly feel that while you are still alive, if it is truly your death. But, sorry, you notice the small things after you die thousands upon thousands of times. Because I had to be born again and then live through this person's life. Like Jimothy. Oh, Jimothy. Jimothy, right? Jimothy Wallace. I'm just taking a random Saloon follower, right?
and this person exists. I wanna say this. They do.
Yep, Jiminy. Well, they did exist.
Not
They
anymore.
do. Well, I mean, yeah.
Or they
Rest in
will.
peace. Or
Or they will.
It just all.
So basically, it's
Brain. No, god damn it. I have so much text on the screen. It's okay. I'm gonna close, like, I'm gonna minimize it to 6 tabs. Motherly embrace, death. Yes.
because as Jimothy, right?
I like how I use this. Sorry.
Well, I remember. He actually, his first crush, I remember that so clearly. It was this other kid. I think it was like Marcus or something. They played on a team of some sort. I think it was soccer.
Like that human sport.
Oh,
Sport.
I fully.
Soccer exists now. Yes, that's fine.
Mhm.
Go ahead. You made that canon. Go for it.
No, I mean, yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that thing where a bunch
I mean,
of
it's-
human
it's-
peasants kick some sort of ball around.
Yes.
It doesn't just have to be human. Like,
I mean, it's predominantly human.
I'm just saying, Stick is way better at soccer than I am.
I don't know who that is.
Like the soccer.
Basically, the point is, it's not supposed to be good. It's fun. And he was the head coach, or he wasn't the coach, but he was the coach's son. Oh, and Timothy fell for him.
Was it? I think it was Jimmy.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, good.
And then Jimothy obviously confessed because, Jimothy, little Jimothy, and he got shot down. And then
Okay, moral of the story: don't confess your crush. Gotcha.
oh no, I'm just sharing details. That went poorly, but then I'm just giving examples. Like he confessed under there's this big oak tree. It was sorry. I'm remembering the experience. Because I went and climbed the tree afterwards. Now, I say I as if I lived it, but I know that I didn't. I don't know. It does.
Seen all of these people's memories as if they were your own.
I have lived every single tear, whether it was out of joy or pain. I felt every scrape. I felt every, and yes, that means I felt every death. It's fine. You get used to it after a while.
I'm not sure that's something you should be getting used to, but
I mean, it's just a little death. A little death never hurt anyone, except for the times it did. Don't mention those. Don't. And
I like Pud makes
attempts to think back in the past. Did I kill anyone that worshipped Saloon?
Pud specifically like looks. Okay. Anyway,
mean, you specifically.
I'm not saying this out loud. Just in his
Oh.
head. It's like, did I hurt anyone from Salem?
Can I make a luck check?
Sure, roll a
God.
d20. For
Has
what?
Fred seen me as the bad guy?
It's a luck check. All right, so no, you have not.
Cool.
Bud, that
I mean, so there was, I've lived these lives, and then after one, you die and fall into the next. That is just how life works. I mean, it'll happen to me after this life. I'm sure it'll happen to all of you after your lives. I mean, just kind of how the things are. You just kind of exist as someone else, and then you exist as someone else.
Kind of
After death.
figured that only happens if you worship a god. If you don't worship a god, you just kind of fall into nothingness. Isn't that how that works?
For a cleric, I'm not well trained on how it works. I'm gonna be honest.
Can I make a religion check?
You want to make a brain box roll, actually?
Can I make?
Just while my brain is on the subject of Raven killing a saloon worshiper, make a brain box roll for me. Just because we're on the subject.
That's a good point. I have
No.
not made a brain box roll in such a long time. Isn't that just? It's just plus my wisdom, right?
Plus your wisdom. Yeah.
It's a 22.
Raven has not killed a saloon worshiper that you know of. However, a very powerful, strong-looking white tabaxi hybrid has. Female.
Hey,
It was a
I mean-
quick death, but you would recall a young but very pretty white tabaxi hybrid. Did totally slaughter like
Can I?
a
Oh yeah.
saloon worshiper once.
Oh yeah. I mean, I kind of expected that at some point. I mean, we're sailing worshippers. My brain assumes that at some point we do some dumb shit to get ourselves into trouble. Okay. Sorry, I just realized I was mid talking and then like as pod and I just stopped. Little brain
Fine.
stopped. Oh.
I'm just telling you that so that you know what Purity looks like. You don't know if that was
Okay.
exactly her, but you know what she looks like.
Keep that in mind.
Anyway, continue.
Important detail for later. Just
well, I lived all those lives, and then I awokened. Apparently 10 years had passed, and then I found the hunters again. Or this is, well, actually, no, this is when I found the hunters the first time. Oh, my brain. Sorry, well, after you live 1,000 lives, it's hard to keep track of your own. But the point is, not great. I've lived a lot, and I'm wise beyond my years. I am a small kobold. Look at me. I am a very...
and Pud will like lift up his cloak to show off his very small frame.
There's no hiding it. I am a kobold. I understand my size and everything about it. And I kind of wanted to keep it that way because most people see kobolds as like, oh, this guy's like, oh, that's just a little annoyance, right? Rather than an actual thing. So I just kind of want to go under the radar, if that makes sense. That's my plan, at least, for that. For existing so far. Or that has been my plan for the past years. And it's worked so far.
The radar. Right. Thinks of Bubs. Cherry.
Bubs currently has a full cloak.
I like to imagine it's like one of those like horse blankets, you know?
Yeah.
Horses wear. It's just one of those.
Mm-hmm. No, it's just my cloak, but just horse made. It's a horse version of my cloak.
It's like a horse blanket size and style, but it is 100% the same material.
It's just there's two heads.
Yep.
There's just two heads.
What?
Yeah, what's up?
That's a lot. That is the definition of a lot. I mean, infinity. I mean, that would drive a person crazy, wouldn't it?
Yes.
I think under most circumstances, yeah.
How are you? If you're
Well-
accessing all of that, I mean,
Well, you see, I'm accessing full brain power right now.
And then I want to let go of the staff and let it drop into the cart.
Yep. It kind of rolls over in like front of Raven.
Sorry, what's up? What's going on?
You are talking about your staff?
I have a staff.
yeah, pick it up. It's
And
It's
Poe
big.
pick up.
It's very shiny. And then there's a little owl on it that's just kind of sitting there. Looks just kind of turns its head like the full 90 degrees, looking at you.
I will pick it up and then immediately leave off where I was in my conversation.
So, like, I understand that, because you know what I mean, right?
I forget where I was in my conversation. Fuck. Damn it! I just got distracted by the
Yeah.
owl. It's cute.
You've lived many lives.
Yes.
you went.
I have access to
Oh.
full brain power right now.
Yes.
Got
So,
staff.
my brain was essentially catatonic in some broader sense. I don't understand. I don't think that's the right word for. I don't know.
So what
basically-
you're saying is when you accessed your memories, when you weren't supposed to, it imploded?
It
You
imploded.
imploded.
I saw a bunch of people's. I saw every other Saloon worshippers live that ever has been, ever will be, or that's existing currently. Mm. Um,
So you're able to see the future. Is that how that?
to some extent, yes.
So
But it,
when's the due date?
how'd you know?
I'm at
No.
wedding bells, but you know.
Oh, yes, that is also what I knew we were talking about.
Perfect.
Could I do a? Fuck! I can only do one brain box roll a day.
No. I'll let you do because that one was because it was on topic. I'll let you make another one.
Thank you. Okay.
That was. I'll say it's
That's
different when I ask you and when you want information.
Okay. Good. So I did a brain box roll of my own. So I'm diving into the brain box, finding out things about Piers and Mercury, possibly wedding wise, specifying wedding.
I
And
thought it
then
was Pud and Saloon.
What was that? Was
I'll
that
ask
what-
this in proxy to that. Has Piers ever thought about marrying Mercury?
Like maybe it crossed his mind, but most of the stuff that he thinks about regarding him is if he'll still be alive for that to happen. So
Mhm.
take that.
Okay.
It's
fine.
crossed his mind, but like the main when he thinks about all of his thoughts towards Mercury are
Okay, so
just the standard relationship stuff, but also will I be alive to still be there to protect him and stay in a relationship.
So I'll say this, Pud, you don't get like they get married August of like 3000, whatever the year is or something. You get generally like the daydream fantasies of Piers, but like they're kind of solemn and kind of like this would be nice if I make it that far. That's
It's
kind of
just-
like what you
it's
get.
like
You
a lo-
basically get access to like his daydreams.
It flashes to like a lot of nice things, and then it cuts to just him dead, and then goes back to nice things.
Yeah, that's about what you see.
mhm.
Because you
Um,
cannot, because the thing is, you can't see into the future.
I
The brain
know.
box cannot let
I
you
know.
see into the future. You can
I
make
know.
assessments to try and predict things.
I'm trying to use my. I can use my brain
Yeah, because you can using the brain books, you could probably like history is a tend to repeat itself. So you could probably predict aspects that may or may not happen in the future. When it comes to specific like stuff like that, all you really get is Pierce's like daydreams, like daydream fantasies.
I am coming up somewhat empty for the Piers Mercury one. Hey, Piers,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna have another talk later. Don't worry.
Pierce got in trouble.
If it's about
I'm
what?
talking to you. Hey, I'm talking to you in a separate thing too. Don't think you're weaseling out of this one.
I can totally weasel out of this one.
I don't
Mercury
believe
just
that.
Mercury just kind of goes, maybe it didn't come up because it hasn't happened. Possibly.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean,
Hey, didn't you just say that you've lived through every life of a saloon worshiper in the
So
past,
far.
in the present, in the future?
well,
I think you can't exactly
Well-
access all the memories at once. I think it's got to be like a
I
gotta
only have
concentrate on it thing, right?
I have a yes. Of what concentration and what connection I still have to it. I have hazy memories at best right now. Because I mean,
It's a lot of information.
It's a
No
lot
one
of
blames you, buddy.
Oh, of course. It's just
I just wanted to ask to mess with Pierce, but hey, it's cool.
I mean, if you were looking for wedding details, Pud, you get like the full memory of Daniel and Alice.
Daniel and Alice.
I don't know why I put Alice and Lewis. I get
Daniel
mixed
and
up so
Alice.
often. I don't know why I get those two names mixed up so frequently, and I'm like, it's not fucking. It's Lewis. And
Daniel,
Lewis and
bastard.
Alice aren't even similar,
one
but I
gets
get
to
them
be
mixed
happy.
up so often. But
Daniel,
you
we're having
get
a
like
talk later.
on the sort of searching for information about like weddings and the people closest to you. Yeah, you get the full memory of like not just Pierce's memory, but like your memory of that event as well because you were there. Yeah, that's a nice memory.
God, Pud always forgets that he has been a part of events now and can see his own like reality, and that other people could see his own reality, and that just fucks with him in some way. He doesn't get that.
Yeah.
It's the one thing his brain can't connect.
Hey, you're open access to other Salen followers. You just don't get the information of it. Which means the open access to where each of the dragons on the islands are located that you've met so far, or easy access to the brain box to anyone else who worships Saloon. Think about that.
Mm-mm.
Their current their locations are easy access. Anyway.
It's being broadcast.
quick question.
Yep. Oh yeah,
roughly-
Pud's being broadcast to like 24/7. But so is Pierce, but like we don't talk about it.
Roughly, Caleb, what time would you say it is as this conversation has been taking place?
It's probably late afternoon. It's probably around like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock.
Could I keep while I'm having this talk, because I'm focusing on the talk. Can I use passive perception to just keep a watchful eye for any dipshits and any evil people in the woods?
Yeah, well, I mean, this conversation has been going on for quite some time. I'll say you guys mainly just spend the first day on the road. It's mainly the road that you guys are taking is just a lot of like long, kind of like an open kind of field. There's it's mainly like a hilly kind of fields. It does appear to be a little bit cloudy, so you're not sure if it's going to rain later. But it does get late pretty quickly, as 6 o'clock kind of rolls around, and then 7 if you guys want to bed down for a night.
Yeah, probably.
You guys do make it to a point where as you guys kind of stop, you with your passive perception you can hear running water in the distance. So you're close to the river, but you can't quite see it yet. You hear it though, which is some comfort.
So we camping here for the night? Doing
Yeah.
what?
It's a fairly open area.
I can hear the river from here. Just saying. So I
Oh.
mean, we're kind of close. I mean, that's me hearing it. That's not you hearing it.
Well,
I mean, if your passive perception is over 21, I'll let you hear it.
mine is literally 21, so nope.
Tony
Mine is
hears
also
it.
21.
Tony, Raven hear it.
No.
Yeah. Tonari,
Yeah, it's
do
like-
not.
I'm so
I mean,
close.
do you hear it?
Don't see it.
Yeah, I mean, probably not as well as you do, but
Yeah. Running water. Fascinating.
hey,
I mean, when you're in a wide open area, sound travels pretty easily, so.
Okay, first watch. Raven,
Yeah.
wanna first watch?
You want to do first watch with me?
Yes, or second or third. I don't know. Whichever one you want.
Sure.
I mean, I'm really open. I don't really give a shit. I'm tired.
I believe Tony is the only one in the party without dark vision.
if you want, if anything, I mean, just while we're on the subject, ideally when it's brighter for me, because I really
Yeah,
haven't made
If
night
Tony
vision
wants
Oh,
to take,
so-
third watch is probably when the sun is rising. So might be better for Tony. I will say that.
I will touch a well, because I have my cloak on, right?
Yeah.
I would like to and there's just one handle, right? So I can hold things underneath my cloak. So I'm gonna, with my one arm, touch I'm actually gonna hold just my shotgun with my hand. Like, I'm not gonna like have my finger on the trigger. I'm just gonna be holding it. I'm gonna cast light on it, and then I will have it just kind of under my cloak, and then I'll
Cool.
be like,
That will dim in about a minute. And also,
Light.
when you go to sleep, you'll lose concentration and it will vanish.
light
Is
duration. No, it's not.
Is it an hour?
It's 1 hour. It's a cantrip. There's no concentration.
Oh, okay. I thought it was concentration. Anyway.
No, it's just a little cantrip. Just a poof.
Fair enough.
So I'm just laying up some
Alright.
moonlight on my
Of course.
shotgun.
So Tony could take first one, or you could take third, which would be when the sun is rising, which Tony would not have disadvantage on the third watch.
Well,
Whatever you
first
need
watch
me to
it
do.
is then.
All right, good enough. All right,
So what are the watches?
I'll take any, and if anyone wants to be with me.
First. Well, okay. How many people do we have in total?
7.
7. 7 divided by 3 watches.
2 people per watch plus
With one having 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. Or one having 2, and then one person gets to sleep all the way through the night. Which I will say, if you guys don't say anything, Ross will.
Ross will absolutely. I feel like
Ross will
Ross has been asleep this whole time.
Yeah, Ross is the first one out. Ross will be the last person to wake up. She's just laying. She's like rolled out her sleeping bag and everything. She's like, yeah, I'll be here if you really need me for anything. But like, I'm going to beauty sleep and all.
Okay. If
And you-
anyone
Mercury just looks at him with like you're literally always in disguise. Beauty doesn't mean shit to you.
I'll do second if anyone wants to go with them.
I guess I'll take third since it seems like Raven and Pud would be taking first.
All right. Raven and Pud taking first. Piers taking second, I guess. Tonari, do you want to take third with Tony or second with Piers?
so I was actually gonna say that if anyone wakes Tonari up, he's just gonna kick Ross awake and make them do watch and go back to sleep.
Okay, fair enough. So I'll say in this scenario, will Mercury do watches Piers or with Tony?
Either way.
Okay, I'm going.
I
I'll
mean,
make.
we can take a wild guess as to who
Okay, well,
Mercury
we'll
is.
say
Exactly.
we'll go with Mercury. Will go with Piers, and Ross will wake up at the very end. So like it's supposed to be Tonari, but we'll end up being Ross.
Okay.
Oh, before watches start, could I go off my own for like a couple minutes?
Yeah, I mean, well, like Pud, you're like making dinner or something, you know.
I would like to make a cooking check. That's what I was gonna say.
Absolutely, yeah. You make a cooking check, while Raven, you kind of walk off. What are you doing?
Perfect. I don't like
Okay,
that
yeah,
the
let's go.
alt Raven looks anything like me, so I'm gonna make some changes.
Okay.
And start with cutting off all of his white hair.
Nice. I'm assuming you just take your dagger or something.
Yep, pretty much.
Make a dexterity check.
I don't think I have scissors, so
No,
I don't think
any of you
anybody has
I
scissors.
don't think anybody's fucking scissors. You're literally Mulaning this shit with a dagger.
Okay.
like I got this.
Who is that girl I see? Snap! Like that's what you're doing.
Shit. So what kind of a check am I making?
Dexterity.
Dex.
Can I argue that it's a sleight of hand?
No.
No?
Dex.
Can you
Oh.
argue that it's a stealth?
No.
Trying to do it quietly.
Could I argue that maybe this one's an Arcana?
I'd like to argue
Collusion
that
in
it's
DM.
deception since it's to disguise himself.
This is confusion.
Anyway.
I'm gonna actually use my luck point for this.
I mean,
Yeah,
do you-
absolutely.
do you
Yeah, go for
want To use a luck point? Do you want this to look good?
I mean, it's your last luck point of the day.
Shit.
Oh, it's so worth it though. It's
Oh,
so worth
wow.
it. It's such a
I
thoughtful
mean,
job. You did great. I love
The
it.
thing is, it's choppy, but it does the job.
Great.
It's not like you don't have like a cool like fade or like a layer effect or anything cool. You are literally using a dagger in the middle of a forest without a mirror or any sort of sight of reflection. You're just taking a chunk of your hair and cutting it off and then letting it fall out and then cutting off like the longer loose ends, and then you kind of feel your like kind of run your hands through your hair and it feels even enough. It's definitely not the most attractive haircut in the world, but it'll do the job.
It's fine. It's gonna be like one of those movie transformations. He's gonna do it completely terrible. He's gonna wake up and it's gonna look like he got it like fucking $100
Professionally
fucking
done,
hair.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'll wake up in his perfect hair curl.
it's literally gonna be like.
No!
It's literally gonna be like on those fucking movie scenes.
Hud, by the way, for the food I'm making, because I did roll a nat 20 for the cooking check. I do want to say.
Yes.
Nice.
You can make anything you want and it will taste fantastic.
Cool. I'm making a nice little spaghetti dinner, and then I want to say like, because I feel like Pud set up like his little chef area, you know, because just some coals and then put the wok on top, and you know the normal stuff. And as Raven, if Raven comes back with the hair done, would Raven do that?
I hope so. Raven will.
Oh. No, he runs away, guys. I'm kidding. No, he comes back.
I like it. It's a good look.
Just don't
All of you
don't
can,
say anything, please.
all of you can witness Raven's new haircut.
Tony smiles.
Just don't say anything.
Ross looks, gives you like an approving nod, and there's kind of like
Oh, that
Lean-
makes.
Oh,
Lean-
that makes it
they-
so much worse.
they
So
lean
worse.
over and whisper, and they just kind of go, "If you need any touch-ups, you just call me." And they lean back over for spaghetti.
Spaghetti. It's a good spaghetti. Oh,
It's
the sauce.
it's a really good spaghetti. It's got like the melted cheese that's kind of like crispy on the top.
Oh, and you know the sauce would use way too many fucking. It used way too much basil, way too much garlic, and way too much fucking. It doesn't even matter though. It's still good.
It's still good though. Yeah.
I mean, for a you get to eat this in the middle of the road. A physically perfect spaghetti is actually pretty good.
Yeah, physically perfect spaghetti for on the road spaghetti. It like somehow tastes like SpaghettiOs. It's great.
No, don't do
Thanks.
that. Spaghetti is gross.
Okay, well never mind then. Jeez.
That's my take. That's my take.
Have you never? Listen. Okay.
No,
Well,
I've had SpaghettiOs. I don't like them.
oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
It's too sweet.
It
Too
kind of
sweet.
tastes processed.
Yeah, it's gross.
I don't think we're eating the same. Whatever. Anyway,
Are you
Maybe-
admitting to eating SpaghettiOs?
I
Is
haven't eaten SpaghettiOs recently, but like to my memory, they
You've
weren't very
eaten
sweet.
them?
So you've eaten? That's what this is though?
This is an intervention.
I feel like I might have eaten them. Yes, before.
This is an investigation. Yes.
Okay, Doctor, you cannot judge me. You've told me some.
I
shit
know
you've
I've eaten terrible things, but I have to say I was surprised that you've actually eaten them.
weird canned shit in my day. Okay, I've had a whole bunch of like those weird like pastas that come in a pan like cans. Like I've had a bunch of those, and I think they all kind of blend together when you eat too many.
They're all the same. They are all the same.
They all taste the same.
They're
the same.
literally
There's
all
one.
exactly the
There's one.
same.
I think
Yeah.
there's one, and then it's hiding itself as maybe like 30 million different corporations.
Yeah, it really is. And so I guess I'm just comparing that flavor to whatever SpaghettiOs are, because I feel like I have eaten SpaghettiOs, but like, God, it probably just like that processed spaghetti flavor is what I'm thinking about.
Anyway, watch.
Can I just say that when you said that Dante's eaten some terrible things, my immediate thought was Dante ate his grandma.
No.
Why?
she
No.
was huge.
He ate floor popcorn, not his grandma.
I'm not gonna say anything, but
I'm half
We're-
as worse.
I kind of do want to know about.
well, we're live right now. I'm
We
not
are
gonna
live,
say
we are
shit.
live. Good point.
Anyway, continuing on, it's really fucking good pasta. All right, it's good spaghetti. It's
Good
got the
sp-
cheese. Good soup. Good soup.
It is very good.
Sorry. God, I'm getting sidetracked now.
We got
Who's taking first watch? We're skipping ahead. Fuck you. We're not doing a dinner sequence. Who's doing first watch? I need to
sorry,
distract
there's-
myself.
There's too many good spaghetti memes.
No, we're not. I'm not doing. We're
Another
not doing
time.
this. We're
I'm
not
aware,
doing
I'm
this.
aware.
We have 30 minutes left. Let's go.
Okay. I think it was Pud and I on first watch.
Mhm.
All right, go.
All right. I'm going to start this off
All right. Do you want to come here?
because like Pud is sitting on the grass, just
Uh,
like under
yeah.
the moon.
Sure. What's up?
Here, lay your head in my lap.
And Pud has like a blanket laid out in his lap.
Okay. He'll like hesitantly do it.
Shh, it's okay. This is how we learn things. By doing.
It's not the first time I've been told that.
By me?
Not necessarily by you. Just
Alright.
weird position
Can I
to be
have
saying
both
that.
of you make a perception check?
Oh god, yeah.
Absolutely.
That's the whole point of doing a watch. I'm just saying.
It's gonna be a 28.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 20.
All right. Yeah, you guys are fine. Continue.
Yes.
Why do you mention it, Caleb? Yeah, God.
Well, I mean, like, you have to make the roll anyway. Like, it's part of the game, but, like, continue. Go off.
I know.
I'll put my input in when it's necessary. Jeez.
Okay, you're gonna feel like a little pressure.
And I would like to cast Channel Divinity. Channel Divinity, the Mind Read one, which is the exact wording is
Read thoughts.
read thoughts. You know what I mean.
Yeah, it lets you read
The brain.
Raven's thoughts.
Yes, I would like to read the thoughts, and I would like to try to dive down in there. So I've entered the mind of Raven, if Raven has allowed it.
Yeah, sure.
What's it like in the mind of Raven?
Uh-oh.
I'm kidding. Anyway. I mean, unless you want to describe it, but
I mean, the Pud looking around, because Pud's not looking at like what you would normally think of someone's mind. Pud's looking at like a kind of star map of whatever, because he's looking at a star map of like, oh, how it connects and like everything, and like, oh, okay.
So but you would notice that there's like a star map of how it all connects, and then there's portions where like the stars just don't connect. But you know, you can still see stars, but they just don't connect like they normally should.
I can speak to Raven.
Yeah.
Hey, some of these memories just aren't connected.
Uh-huh. It's kind of the problem.
Yeah. All right.
And I'm gonna have Pud cracks his knuckles and like fully stretches out and like with his arms, only his arms, because you know right now his lap is being used for Raven pillow. And then holding the staff. Gotta make sure I hold the staff. Goddamn. I would like to cast Greater Restoration.
Perfect.
Just because, well, that is something I want to do. But first off, I would like to try to. Can I access the thoughts which are closed off, or like the node points?
You could certainly try. Make it roll a d20 plus your spellcasting modifier.
All right. Yeah. Oh, that's not fair. Plus 5.
I specifically will ask you to target 1 point, though, that is closed off.
Fuck.
Because I'm not just going to let you tackle all of them.
I'm using my DM inspiration for this one moment.
You do have it. Thanks, Saloon, for that one. 20?
Sorry, I was thinking they live. Yeah. My brain is fucking pudding. Yes.
So you kind of try to target and access the memory of, and the sort of thoughts of like that one dark point. And you reach in and touch it, and it feels like you're basically running face first into a wall. But you don't give up. You keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And Raven, you feel this pressure building up inside of your head. Like it's like it's like a migraine, but it's like a slow build up to the climax of this migraine.
Okay. Cool.
And it hurt. It's like it wasn't hurting at first. It was just like oh, that's a weird feeling, and now you're like, ow, okay. Like it's just progressively getting worse.
Okay.
But Pud,
All right. I want to. All right. I
What?
mean. Oh no! Keep going. Sorry.
what do you want to do?
Oh no! Nothing. Continue describing.
I was just like, but Pud, if you keep pushing on,
yeah,
ignoring.
I'm going to just Greater Restoration.
Yep.
Immediately. Just. Let's see.
Yep. Greater Restoration.
Spell.
And it takes a couple of minutes, but you do create a crack in the wall, and then it's kind of like a blast of kind of white light that just kind of takes you over. As I guess in this scenario, because you're reading thoughts, both of you would witness Raven's kind of new unlocked memory.
Oh, great.
Specifically, Raven, you remember being with your oldest brother, Grackle. And he's taking you down to the basement, and specifically, he's teaching you how to use the sword. Training with you. He's showing you how to stand. When you stumble and fall, he'll help you back up, but you two are training together. You're having fun and laughing, and he's just kind of showing you the ways of how to use rapiers and short swords or daggers, whatever you found interest in that moment. But in the distance, that loud clip, like that loud clop of heels to sort of pavement, you hear approaching, and you see that fun just immediately drains the scene. The two of you stand upright, and your mother enters. She looks over. She doesn't say anything in that moment, but you can feel that stare of just disappointment. It's not a thing that you're unfamiliar with by any means, but it never feels good. She walks through and leaves the two of you alone, just passing by, but keeping a very close eye on what you do. And Grackle kind of sighs. And he picks up his sword again, and he kind of goes, "Alright, from the top." And you continue. That's where the memory ends.
From the top, make it drop. Sorry.
Okay. Well,
That is
sure. I was trying to give you a good
Shorty,
memory with your
short.
brother, but that's fine.
Shorty, that is a wet ass pussy.
Okay, don't say it with the fun ones.
But, wet from the blood of your enemies, obviously.
God damn
Because
it.
Raven's a catboy.
I don't. Okay.
Anyway, so thought happens.
Yeah, and then as you guys are kind of pulled from this memory, Raven, your head is pounding with like this astounding pain. Raven, I want you to take 15 points of damage. You are just about to have a long rest, so it's not going to do much, but you physically take that damage. Like you feel your body kind of like convulsing inward. Like it hurt a lot.
So,
Are you
that was
okay?
fun. Oh,
No,
oh yeah.
no, you clearly are not. No, don't lie to me.
I'm fine. Fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Raven, I was just inside your mind. I just saw the same memory you did. Why are you trying to lie to me like this? Come on.
Really gotta get better at lying.
I mean, I feel like it's just me, you know?
Anyway, I like to do a 3rd level cure wounds. Just on Raven.
Yeah, easy enough. Then you. Boop. I mean, you're still sore and your head still hurts, but now it just feels like a normal headache instead of like a that caused me physical pain. That hurt a lot. You know.
Sorry if I caused any hurt.
No, you did great. Thank you.
Of course. I mean, anything for you. I mean, it didn't work out the way I thought it would.
It still worked. I got a memory back.
That is true. You're right, sorry. My brain. I'm looking at the wrong things.
No,
Hey.
it's fine.
Hey, if we get more gold, maybe we can try to get more memories with more. Because I only got one 100 gold gem left.
Right?
You should have
Yes.
2 now, I believe.
Yes.
You guys never stopped by to go stock up with Rex, so yeah, you think you only got 1 left.
We'll see Rex again, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
It's fine. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Who else
Yeah.
will sleep with Denari's dad? Stay tuned.
But see, I had 2 of them. Now I only have 1 of them.
Oh no.
So anyway, sorry. It's fine. 100 gold diamonds are worth much anyway. Who gives a shit?
We'll get
Yep.
more.
They're not.
Alright.
They're not useful memory spells, and that I guess that'll be our watch.
All right. So you guys go to curl up and go to bed. So you guys sleep. The second watch is Piers and Mercury.
Yeah.
I'll say because Piers, just because Mercury is an NPC, you get to roll perception
Yeah.
with advantage.
Also, all I'm gonna do. That was about what was my automatic choice to go to the fucking weapons attack to my attacks.
Your,
Yeah.
your brain is nothing. Your brain means nothing. You are
Stab.
meathead. You
Go.
are meat-
Sit.
How are you?
Stab.
How are you a meathead through the
16.
Like that's kind of
16.
impressive. It's nice.
No, because I was
Yeah.
thinking about something with the attacks, and then I went to it instead of going to the skills.
You stabbed Mercury. He's dead now. What do you do?
No.
No, I'm kidding.
Rolls perception check, accidentally kills boyfriend.
It could happen to the worst of us.
I've been there, man.
Have you?
It's hard to do that without.
Fucking real life or
Yeah, it's hard to
fantasy?
do that without having a relationship. Even.
Yeah, damn. Get yourself a fucking man in D&D. Or woman.
And in
I'm
real
not
life.
one to judge. And in real life.
Hey,
Wait,
Dante,
no,
you know,
no way, I shouldn't have agreed to that. I take that back. Okay, anyway, you sit through watch. It appears to be a fairly calm night. It's cloudy, so you can't directly
Mhm.
see the moon. So sorry, Pud, but you know,
Oh,
Pud's got a huge staff of fucking moonlight, so
yeah.
it's cloudy. It's a little bit colder. It's on. You guys are on the cusp of like the
Yeah.
last week of summer.
Yeah,
so
this motherfucker's
cooling
wearing
down.
a tank top.
well,
It's better than
You
not
gotta-
having a shirt at all, though.
I mean, you know, you could like Mercury can like bring over a blanket, like wrap it around your
Yeah.
shoulders.
No, there.
Just two can
Um,
sit together.
if I were to throw this shield at like a tree or something, how loud do you think that would be?
Not quiet.
Okay.
Got a piece of wood and a piece of metal if we want to test that out.
It's also like I don't know. not aiming for anything. He'll probably just like throw it around, just see how far it can go without hitting something.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a fairly open like field, right? So you can like throw it a good like 30 or so feet.
That is its range is 30.
That is it. That is it. Literally, its range. And before it kind of like weakens out and then kind of flies back towards you, you really try to like push it, but like it really can't. It loses its connection beyond that. So, but you know, it's nice.
No,
to
I just
know.
don't want to. I don't want to hit. I didn't want to hit something and like have it be really.
I mean,
loud.
there's only like one tree beside the side of the road that you can really see. It's like just like a small tree. Looks fairly young. There's not a lot of trees in this area. It's mainly just like open field with like some hills. So.
So what you and Ross and everyone are. I mean, if you haven't told them already that you're both all right with us quickly going off away from this mission for a bit, right?
Wait. You're going to abandon the mission?
Well, we're already on our way to one of these, so we're he would have been there to hear the thing.
No, you guys were talking privately inside. Mercury's was standing outside.
No, he was out. No, he came outside to
Wait.
say that there was a change of plans.
Oh, did you go into detail about the change of plans?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, I was aware. I thought all you said was there was a change of plans.
No, he
and
said
then
that.
Nobody.
No,
did
it's
it.
like no, we're.
Okay.
It's like no, we're gonna make our way to the
that was me
to the
not
closest
understanding.
one.
Yeah, then Mercury
And then
will,
we're gonna
like,
go.
Mercury's like, I mean, I can't control what you do, and if what's happening on Cryos is important, I think you should go do it. But
Both of these are really important.
I
Raven-
understand, but
Raven said that he's given us a week to do this.
so
It's not the longest amount of time, but
well, with a week. Well, with a week, we should be able to get there and back. Hopefully.
I mean, if you two really need to stay, you can. As soon as we're done there, we'll be right back here.
Well, I guess we'll go to the festival if you guys aren't back in time. It feels like the only place to really go, even if there's a chance that we could see it. It's not even confirmed. We'll probably be there on Siphon. Fuck, I don't even remember my city's names anymore. I spent like 3 hours today working on them, and I just mind wiped. Anyway.
As long as all of you don't do anything dangerous to really provoke him without us, then you should be alright.
Guess so. We still have some time.
And if either of you want to come with us, you can, but it's not really. It's probably would be better if you, or more beneficial if we have two things going at the same time.
I mean, obviously, we already are kind of spread out. We're going to go meet up with Drez, because he actually knows where it's located. But, beyond that, I don't entirely know where we're going to go after this factory run. Hopefully we'll have more information by the end. Hopefully we've located another one, or Levi. It's, an information run at this point, so I understand if you don't really want to be a part of that.
It's not that I don't want to. As much as I want to stay and take care of this, it's kind of hard to be doing this while everyone else is away dealing with the things Raven has to take care of, as much as I'd want to stay here and continue this, but They still need me.
Of course. You should go with them. I would never stop you. But I'll stay here with Ross when you leave. And we will continue our search. I guess we'll have to find some way to contact you. Actually, and I can't remember. Has Mercury given you a bit of the crystal already?
No.
No. Okay, in that scenario, Mercury kind of reaches at, and he kind of reaches up and he pulls off just the small fragment on the side of his head, and he hands it to you.
Do you have a... I mean, don't you still need this?
I have more. I just have to go get some. Just take it and don't leave within 100 or something feet of me. Just stay close by. I'll be fine. But if you take that when you go off the island, I'll figure myself out and get more. Ross is the one who has been keeping track of them.
I mean,
So-
well, we're still... Well, this is the thing, is we're still...
Here's, take it.
No, we're
You can
gonna...
use that to.
We're gonna be here, and then when we leave, you just... I don't really know what's gonna happen to it if you don't.
In the morning, I'll ask Ross to grab me another shard. It'll be fine. Take it.
Above and in character, I don't know how, like, where he's gonna fucking put it.
Just, as long as you take it.
Yes, no, he'll...
Mercury will tell you, like, as long as you have that on your person, preferably somewhere with contact of skin. Like, the thing is, you could hide it, like, on the back of your hand underneath one of your gloves. Like, it's like that kind of thing. Like, you don't have to have it visible,
Okay.
but Mercury kind of basically tells you, as long as you have it, like, in contact with skin, I could telepathically contact you and tell you, update you on things.
Okay.
So instead of having his phone number, you literally just have a part of his soul attached to you now. Congratulations. You've got a weird fucking relationship with your boyfriend's a cyborg, so I don't know.
So,
But-
do you... Because he doesn't carry the entire thing with him, it's just, like,
No,
pieces.
it's like, yeah, well, it's like shards that we keep in, like, packet. It's kind of like the bag folding, but, like, Ross has one. It's weird. Anyway, but we only keep it for the shards because we don't want to mix it with anything else because they kind of are us. It's weird.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, it's...
I have a new one in the morning. It's fine. I don't need one to live. Obviously, I mean,
last time we...
but it
the
don't
last-
destroy it.
The last time it broke, it didn't go as well, and we
yeah, but
had to fight Levi, but we were already gonna do that,
but
so...
yeah, but don't destroy it because I will turn off if you destroy it right now. So don't. But like, I can get another one when Raw strikes up, so it's fine.
So, as long as you're wearing one and this one breaks, it should be alright.
Yeah. If that breaks, then I'll have another one and I'll be okay.
Okay.
But it'll kind of just be like a way for me to know where you are and you'll know where I am. You'll know if I die or I'll know if you die, which is weird, but I guess. Be nice to know if you...
He says die and he doesn't look away, just has that, makes an expression of discomfort, knowing
Okay,
what he
it's like-
talked to with Pud.
Yeah, he just reaches out and grabs onto your hand, just seeing your discomfort. He's just like, don't die, please.
I mean, this was something that I told Pud, and I didn't tell my mom before we left, but I know you need to hear it, but it's not something that you want to hear, that you're gonna want to hear, but it's something that you need to hear. A few weeks ago, at the school, just some things happened regarding that. When you overheard it, me and Tenari are cursed, and it happened when I was supposed to have a friendly duel with one of the teachers, just for fun, and it doesn't matter. All you need to know is when I was talking to Bud in private, and I told him that if I ever were to die, that I wouldn't want to come back. And I know
Why
that's
not?
I
Because you understand that
I know
your
that
friends are really fucking powerful.
I know that they can bring me. I know they can. It's just you didn't experience what they would tell and do to us in Mandela. They said a lot of things to all of us, and maybe some of them didn't have this had stronger wills, but when you're that young, it does get to you, hearing them constantly say you're just there to be used, and if you die, you break, you can be replaced.
Because you do realize you're not that anymore. You can't just die and be replaced. You are so much more. You're so much stronger and cooler, and you've lived through so much more than I could ever imagine. You're special. I don't know what I would do if I lost you. I did lose you once. And I went back to try and find you. It obviously didn't work, but then you found me. And I know with, our jobs of work and everything, it's not likely that it's safe and that we could just go home at the end of the day. I mean, we're out here, about to go fight a factory of most likely evil robots. It's not, normal work. But if something were to happen, if I were to lose you, I couldn't forgive myself. If I knew that there was more to be done, I would do everything to bring you back. You deserve to live a full life. You know that, right?
I know there's still so much that I need and want to do that in this life.
So live. So live then. Don't expect to die.
I'm not choosing when I'm going to. It's just I don't know if I'm scared or not scared enough to. I don't know if I I asked him to not bring me back, but I don't know if he'll keep that promise. And I don't know if I'm just.
But if you want my opinion, I hope he doesn't.
I don't know if I'm just too scared to keep going after it. I feel
Well-
like I did everything that I've done. Thus far I've felt satisfied with it. I've saved ever since I got out of the kingdom. I've done so much more to help people, even if I've hurt more people than helped them. I've still done things to say I feel like there's still so much that I can do, but I feel like I'm satisfied as well with what I have done, and that if I were to go, that I'd still feel some kind of accomplishment.
Would you?
I'm not.
You paused. I don't think you're ready. You talk a lot of shit, and you've always been so dark and brooding, and I love that about you. But sometimes, wouldn't you like to just live? You know, see what the future is. Like, I don't even know if I can die of old age anymore. But I'd like to see if I can try.
I mean, before all of this, you were kind of already born that way.
I
And
have giant metal arms, Piers. I don't know if I can age anymore. I'll be honest. Like, I don't know what Levi did. But I'd like to see. I'd like to go home one day. I don't know. But I can't go home. I mean, I could. I mean, I was so happy to just live in Vahara with you and everybody else and work at the tavern, and just, it was so nice to have that. And I want to do that again. And I also want to travel and stuff. And hell, if I do that until I get old, I'd be happy. I would throw away this adventuring career tomorrow if I could. But, I mean, I can't. I have everybody else to look after.
we all have our responsibilities, and it's. I don't know if I'm. I mean, believe me, that I'm scared to let all of this go, but I feel like if it were to happen, that I've done enough to help people, and the fact that I found you again has already given me much more of a reason to keep going, and I'm not gonna kneel down and let someone take my life.
Good.
I'm just saying, if it happens, it's what happens, I suppose.
Let's go back. One day. Obviously not now, but one day. Let's go home. Just to see. Would that be enough to keep you alive?
I mean, I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to die. I don't want to lose my life.
Okay.
I haven't just.
Then I'm going to ask. Promise me. You'll take me home. One day. Promise me.
I mean, I feel like.
Sansa, and he holds up like a pinky finger to you.
I promise that'll bring you back home when all of this is over.
Good. And he leans in and he gives you a kiss.
Maybe I'm just scared if I die to be brought back. That it's not going to be the same. Or that I'm going to wake up surrounded by everyone realizing that, in a sense, that I failed.
Because if you came up different, I'd still love every version of you.
And I don't think about it a lot. It's just I'm gonna do everything I can to protect all of you and my mom, and if I can see my dad outside of I'm not shoot. I don't. Oh, I mean, all of us have been close to dying in some way, but if I have, to, I will absolutely choose to sacrifice my own life to save all of you.
They do the same. But even so, like, I hope it doesn't come to that. I hope that that scenario is the worst, and that it'll all be over one day. Right?
It's only a last minute choice, I guess, if it has to happen.
Well, let's hope that that last minute choice doesn't come then. And he leans his head up against you. And it's on your shoulder. And he just sits. As, in case you want to get in the last word, I'm gonna pull your watch to a close.
Yeah,
Because we've been
it's
talking
not
for
much.
30 minutes. Anyway, it's Tony and Ross time. Let's go.
Hey,
Tony, you get to roll with advantage. Thank you for running those quotes down. I didn't think they were that good, but if you thought they were good, thanks.
No, it's okay. You know I'm gonna go back and watch it. Like,
Oh yeah,
Jade?
the bot
Okay.
will be up.
Anyway.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, so roll with advantage because
Wow,
I
imagine
I
you
am
walk
I
there
am
or
playing an
something.
NPC and I'd be damned if I ever rolled anything in my goddamn life. Roll perception with advantage.
Perception with advantage. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm. As you roll over to wake up Tanari. Tanari rolls over, kicks Ross, and Ross just goes, fine, and sits up. Their like blonde hair's all in a mess. She's just like she sits up and she just like glares.
You've got really great hair.
I am. Thank you.
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
18.
18. The sun's coming up. Because podcast late before he went to bed. More than an hour has passed. As you kind of sit there, I guess Ross will kind of sit next to you and just brew up like some coffee in the morning because everybody else is asleep. And
You're a
you know,
coffee person.
obviously, you want some?
No, I'm okay. I mean, I used to. It kind of sucked for me, honestly. so I'm
You
trying
one
not-
of more of those like energy sort of soda people.
No. I mean, like,
Oh, so
look,
you
I'm
just
gonna be honest. I'm not like a healthy person like everyone else here. It's like I kind of gotta try my best in that regard, or else.
fair enough. I mean, I gave up thinking about my physical health years ago. Congratulations, though, on keeping it up. So,
So?
what are you looking forward to? Killing robots?
Oh.
Committing mass genocide?
No.
I'm kidding. Jeez. I've read that enough about you. But seriously, what are you looking forward to?
I'm excited to meet more new people. Really see the sights. Have the kind of conversations that I don't know, make life feel
You're not even asleep.
like life. I just I made the armor to help people, but also, to help me personally, to be able to actually do things. And so far so good. I didn't think I'd get this far. And the killing isn't great, no, but
It's part of the job.
yeah, I guess.
Well, I guess it doesn't need to be part of the job, but when you're working with people of my background and Raven's background, and I'm assuming Tanari's background, and if Piers is anything like Mercury's, then yeah, everyone but like mainly everyone but Pud. Anyway, it's just part of the pact.
Eh.
If it makes you feel better, we'll take the kills from you.
I appreciate that you think that would be sweet. I guess it is, and I don't really know anything about you. I mean,
Nobody does.
great. I appreciate you, not making me take watch alone.
Mm. I prefer to sleep in, but I'm here now. Might as well stay awake. You're from Platala too, right?
Hmm.
From the island?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Well, I don't like to think about it. I mean,
Mm. Family trouble?
yeah, more or less.
Hmm.
Look, I spent a lot of time trying to get out of where I came from, and that doesn't mean that it's all bad, but I don't know.
I feel that.
I mean, are you going to tell me where you came from?
Are you gonna tell me where you came from?
Well, I don't know if we're there yet. I mean, I don't know. That's the thing. I like talking to you. I mean, but I feel like I shouldn't exactly.
Oh, trust me. If you tell me anything, I don't talk to others. I'm really good at keeping secrets.
Okay.
Was kind of my job, I guess. Before I got turned into a robot.
Muse. I'm from Muse.
Oh, that's a cute place. I've been there once before. I've been everywhere. My family's from a traveling circus.
Circuses are fun.
Yeah. Bunch of changelings. Doing acts. Taking money. Drinking. It's fun.
And you're not there now? I mean,
Uh,
obviously.
Obviously. I don't know where they are. I left, I don't know, a long time ago. That didn't go very well for me, but here I am.
Sorry.
It's okay. If anybody asks, I'm from anywhere else.
I'll keep that in mind. Okay. I'm gonna see about getting the others that coffee. Because, I mean, I'm not gonna
Please.
drink it, but I doubt they'll fully know,
I mean, feel free. I'll take another cup if you make more.
I will. Yeah, sure. And I think to end off the
Yeah.
watch, Tony gets up and gets ready to wake the others.
Yeah, and all of you come waking up early morning. You hear birds chirping. Ross is sitting there, happy with a coffee.
That's not coffee.
Yeah, Tony's making coffee. Everybody kind of stir awake.
I would like some
And-
coffee. I want some coffee.
Okay,
Yes.
well, we'll do the coffee shabacle next time.
Yeah, let's go. Which is funny because if anything, we'll be less tired next time because it's 1:36 a.m. EST.
Yeah, I'm wrapping and we're not with the thing with the clothes. I don't know how to. We don't have like I don't have like a thing to
Cool.
close off episodes.
See
I
next time?
have my opening thing. It's like last